Good evening and welcome to Big Z Sports presentation of high school softball. Tonight's game is presented by the Kime Company, Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, and Right Mark Roofing. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Wood Electric, Stocker Concrete, Grandview Exterior Systems, the Cush Financial Group, and PAC Drilling. Now, let's head to the field with Big Z Sports.
For a IVC matchup between the Strasburg Lady Tigers and the Garaway Lady Pirates. An IVC matchup that's going to take us into the postseason starting next week. Good evening, everyone. I'm Joe Geckler along with Sarah Soweski joining us here on the broadcast tonight as these two teams are getting ready and getting warmed up to play a meaningful game here at the end of the season. These two teams met at the beginning of the year. Strasburg beat Garaway 8-3. Now Garaway looking for a little revenge in the second game of the season series. But, Sarah, you come in and you see these two high school teams. And when you were at high school in New Philadelphia, you played both of these teams. You know what these programs are about. How meaningful is a game like this as you get into the tournament?
Oh, no, it's great because at Strasburg, they usually have a pretty dynamic pitching. So that's really good to see before you go into the tournament. And Garaway, they always have good bats. So defensively for Strasburg as well, that's good for them for the tournament. So this is a lot of useful gameplay for them before they get into the tournament.
For sure. When you get a team like a Strasburg that's won 10 state titles and you play them at the end of the year and you know what you're going to get. They're going to hit the ball. They're going to pitch the ball well. They're going to play defense. And a team like Garaway, who are Division VI runner-up from last year, they have everybody back off of that team. But you're playing a team that knows how to win in Akron and knows what it means to get to that level. And you play a pitcher like a Miley Reifenschneider, or in this instance, you won't get to see Audrey Miller. Tonight you'll see Annabelle King, but when you see a dominant pitcher going into the tournament, I think that really helps your offense and helps your kind of your mojo a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. And as a batter, you're just trying to take every opportunity you can get before tournament time, because tournament time comes and it's one and done. So you just want to use the reps that you can now before it gets to that point.
Absolutely. So, Sarah, you are obviously a New Philadelphia grad, and you are a sophomore now at Hiram. How'd your season go up at Hiram? I know you just finished up, right?
Yeah, so we were it was our first season in the pack, so we got the 4 seed, and then we did end up in the tournament as the 4 seed. So it was a pretty good season, and we're really excited to come back next year.
Awesome. Well, glad to have you here with Big Z Sports. And you're listening to high school softball coverage of the Strasburg Lady Tigers and the Garaway Lady Pirates. Our presenting sponsors tonight, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, the Kime Company, and Right Mark Roofing. Also, Altman Healthcare. And they are on board with us as well. Joe Geckler and Sarah Soweski in the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studios in the middle of our Wood Electric pregame show. Going to take a break, and we'll be joined in the dugout by Garaway head coach Dennis Kochmeter. That's after this. You're listening to Big Z Sports with Claxon Communications.
At Hartzler's Quality Housing, we believe a home is where families grow, memories are made, and futures are built. For 47 years, we've stood by the values that matter most: honesty, trust, and a commitment to our community. Our goal is to provide affordable, reliable housing solutions. We don't just build homes, we invest in the future by supporting local student athletes and the schools that shape tomorrow's leaders. Whether it's on the field or in the classroom, we're proud to stand with our youth and the families who cheer them on. Hartzler's Quality Housing, built on trust, committed to community.
Every game begins with a spark. Athletes stepping onto the court, families filling the stands, and communities coming together. At Niedenthal & Company, their belief is that this spirit is what makes our communities such special places to live and grow. To all athletes in Tuscarawas, Holmes, Wayne, and Stark counties, your dedication inspires us all. Keep pushing, keep believing, and know your communities are behind you every step of the way. Niedenthal & Company wishes all athletes competing the best of luck this season.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
If there's a new driver in the house, the East Central Ohio Educational Service Center is ready to help them hit the road with confidence. Through the Drive to Succeed Scholarship, eligible Ohio teens under 21 may qualify for funding to cover driver education, making it easier to get started. With flexible online learning and in-car training options, ECO ESC Driver Services helps students build skills for the road and beyond. Don't wait, start driving toward your future today. To learn more or apply, visit drivetosucceed.org or contact Trudy Lewis at trudy.lewis@ecoesc.org.
Looking for a store that truly has it all? The Dundee Marketplace offers a full-service deli counter and farm fresh produce, bulk foods, expanded cooler and freezer sections, and everyday household goods. They've got everything you need under one roof. You'll even find unique handmade crafts. Hungry? Grab a quick bite from their grab-and-go items, order from the full menu, or enjoy the fresh salad and hot bar in their comfortable dining area. See it for yourself at Dundee Marketplace, 6783 State Route 93 in Dundee. Open Monday through Saturday, 8 to 6. Find them on Facebook to learn more.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric pregame show. Joe Geckler in the dugout with Garaway head coach Dennis Koshmeter, presented by the Cush Financial Group. Coach, an exciting week of softball for the Lady Pirates. You split a series with the Claymont Lady Mustangs with both games ending in walk-off fashion. How do you feel the ladies played this week?
Well, it actually goes back to last season. The exact same thing happened last year with our 2 games with Claymont. And every game we've played these last 2 years, all 4 games, the home team has walked it off. So its series is tied 2-2, and we've got a really good rivalry going right there. But hey, Claymont was a really tough team. They only had 9 girls, but their 9 girls played really well. They've got some pesky hitters, and they're just a solid team. And that left-handed pitcher really threw us off for both games. But I'm glad to see that kind of pitching this time of year and those kind of close games. And I'm just glad we're at least able to salvage one of those games this week.
Coach, we really haven't talked since the tournament draw took place last Sunday. How do you like the way it turned out for the ladies?
Well, we were pretty sure we'd end up with the number 1 seed, and the discussion was if we wanted to get a play-in game, an extra game or not. It's always a gamble, but I felt like with our pitching situation right now, we're relying on a couple freshman pitchers right now that an extra game would give them some experience in the tournament. So it just so happens we go against Highland, and we've played them twice. Highland was much improved the second time we faced them. But, we're just going to have to show up and play good softball and get through that game and move on to the next one on Wednesday and see what happens.
A familiar foe stands in your way tonight, the Strasburg Lady Tigers. What do you expect from them here today?
Well, I think it's pretty intentional that we schedule this game late in the season because neither one of us are a threat to each other as far as conference goes or in the state tournament, but it's just an opportunity to play a really good, solid team. And so it's good prep for the tournament, and I'm sure Tommy feels the same way about that. We both want to win this game, but there's so much more that both teams are gonna gain out of this than a win or a loss. So anytime we get to face a good quality team, and the same thing happened with them last night with Strasburg. They faced John Glenn, one of the top teams in D4, and so they had a really tight game with them and came on the losing end of it, but it's just another game that's going to help Strasburg be a better team during the tournament, and that's exactly what we're trying to do also.
Finally, Coach, what are your keys for the Pirates to knock off Strasburg on their home turf and get some revenge from Game 1 of the season?
Yeah, they really took advantage of us with their small games and their speed the last time we played them. We gave up 8 runs and feel like 7 of those, the ball never even left the infield. So our decision-making has to be quite a bit better than it was first game of the season. Hopefully we've progressed since then, and I would, at the very least, I'd like to see us be able to handle that this time because we didn't do well. We didn't represent ourselves well last game. So, yeah, but that was a long time ago. Wow, it's been over 20 games ago. Just time flies. The season has flown by, and hey, we're just going to go out there, play ball, and beat the rain here.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck, and as always, have fun.
Thanks a lot for coverage.
That was Garaway head coach Dennis Koshmeter joining me in the dugout. Coming up next, I'll be joined by Strasburg head coach Tom Spidell. That's after this with Big Z Sports.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. The past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Every game begins with a spark. Athletes stepping onto the court, families filling the stands, and communities coming together. At Needenthal & Company, their belief is that this spirit is what makes our communities such special places to live and grow. To all athletes in Tuscarawas, Holmes, Wayne, and Stark counties, your dedication inspires us all. Keep pushing, keep believing, and know your communities are behind you every step of the way. Needenthal & Company wishes all athletes competing the best of luck this season.
The T-County Boxing Academy is excited to announce the return of their youth boxing for 2026. Registration is now open for interested boys and girls ages 7 to 15. Classes will run Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. T-County Boxing gives you the option of paying for the classes monthly or per visit, whichever works best for you. To learn more about youth training and all that the T-County Boxing Academy offers, find them on Facebook. The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms, family, food.
Are you ready to take the next step toward your future? Join us for the next Buckeye Career Center Open House Thursday, March 19th from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. This is a combined high school and adult education event. Explore hands-on career tech labs and 10 full-time adult programs. Meet our staff and enjoy self-guided tours, plus a complimentary meal. High school students who apply for next school year receive a small gift, and adults will have their $50 application fee waived. Again, that's the next Buckeye Career Center Open House, March 19th.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric pregame show. Joe Geckler in the dugout with Strasburg head coach Tom Spidell, presented by the Cush Financial Group. Coach, this week is your 5th game in 5 days. How do you feel like this week is gone leading into this big IVC game here tonight?
Yeah, you know, we've been playing some really good teams. Played Austin Town Fitch, who's number 1 in Division 1. Last night we played John Glenn, who's number 7 in Division 4. So we've had some really good competition. We've played well, haven't come out with wins on those, but we've played well and competed, and that's going to be important going down the stretch.
Coach, we haven't talked since the tournament draw this past Sunday. How do you feel about the draw heading into the second season here next week?
Yeah, you know, I feel good. I felt the draw was beneficial to us. You know, open up with sectionals on Monday. I decided to play that game. I didn't want to have a long layoff, so we wanted to play that sectional game, and you know, we're looking forward. We want to take it one game at a time. We don't want to look too far ahead or anything, and we got that game first. So,
Coach, the Garaway Lady Pirates standing your way here today. What do you know about them, and what do you expect from them tonight?
You know, same thing as we met earlier this year. I'm sure we're both a little bit different in a lot of ways, but you're talking about the state semifinalists from last year and have pretty much everybody back, so we know it's going to be a good game and good competition, which is what we want right before tournament.
Finally, Coach, what has to happen for the Tigers to defend home field, knock off the Lady Pirates, and sweep the season series?
Yeah, you know, like always, we got to put the ball in play. Got to limit our strikeouts. Then we got to be solid on defense and not have errors and not let things steamroll, and then find a way to score at least one more run, whether it's a bunt or the long ball. We'll take whatever.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck, and as always, have fun.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
That was Strasburg head coach Tom Spidell joining me in the dugout, presented by the Cush Financial Group. Coming up next, the Stocker Concrete starting lineups and first pitch with the Pirates and Tigers right here with Big Z Sports.
Altman Health System has been caring for our community for over 130 years. This includes 24/7 emergency services, heart care, surgery, orthopedics, radiology, cancer care, and more. We serve 7 counties with community locations, including Altman Hospital, Altman Alliance Community Hospital, Altman Maslin, Altman Orville Hospital, Altman Tuscaroras Regional Health, and more. Altman Health System. Today, tomorrow, and always. We're here for you.
Synergy Sign and Graphics, where cutting-edge design meets timeless craftsmanship. For 20 years, we've been creating award-winning signs that grab attention and leave a lasting impression. From the Tuscarawas Valley to clients around the globe, we're the experts you trust to make your brand stand out. Synergy Sign and Graphics, crafting a visual impact that lasts.
Willendale Golf Cart Sales is conveniently located right in the heart of Strasburg on North Worcester Avenue. They are your one-stop shop for easy-go vehicles, Textron off-road vehicles, and Cushman vehicles. Once you choose your cart, then the fun begins at Willendale as they have all the accessories to deck it out. Willendale Golf Cart Sales pride themselves in providing great customer service in their sales, parts, and service departments. To see all the great reviews and to learn more, find Willendale Golf Cart Sales on Facebook.
Visit Sugar Valley Meats in Sugar Creek for the freshest, locally raised beef, pork, and chicken. Enjoy freshly cured and smoked meats from the Sugar Valley Smokehouse, along with bologna, hot dogs, jerkies, and more. They can custom cut your order, and all meats are dressed on site, all with everyday low prices. Take the short drive to Sugar Valley Meats, State Route 39 to Dutch Valley Drive. Turn right and go 1/4 mile. Sugar Valley Meats, celebrating 35 years of fresh, farm-raised local meats, and proud supporters of the Garaway Pirates.
Are you ready to make a difference in a young person's life? Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio has 88 children waiting for a mentor. As a mentor, you will spend as little as 4 hours a month with your little, guiding them, listening, and helping them discover their full potential. Your time and your kindness can change the course of their future. By becoming a Big, you're not just volunteering, you're defending the potential of a child, giving them an opportunity to dream big and reach higher. Visit www.bigs4kids.com to sign up and help us make sure that no child has to wait. Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio. Defend the potential and become a Big today.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at sarchonecdjr.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
Welcome back into high school softball coverage presented by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, the Kime Company, Right Mark Roofing, and Altmark, or AltCare Healthcare. We're going to head into our Stocker Concrete starting lineups first for the Garaway Pirates. Number 7, Krista Miller, she leads off in center field. Number 28, Kayla Miller, she's at third base. Number 10, True Tango at shortstop. Number 12, batting cleanup, Audrey Miller is your designated player. Number 20, Keaton Yoder, she's batting fifth at second base. Batting sixth, number 25, Nadia Pope, she's in right field. Batting seventh, number 24, Annabelle King, she's in the circle tonight. Number 19, Kalea Glazier, she's at first base. And number 17, Kylie LaCroix, she's in left field. Again, Miller, Tango, Miller, Yoder, Pope, King, Glazier, and LaCroix. Sophia Connor will be behind the plate and not hitting. And now for the Strasburg Lady Tigers, number 2, Hallie Argerbright, she's at shortstop. Batting second, number 16, Liv Spidell, the catcher. Batting third, number 1, Maddie Whalen, she's at first base. Number 14, Miley Reifenschneider's in the circle today, batting cleanup. Batting fifth, number 7, Addie Sibla, she's at third base. Number 35, Raelle Watkins, she's at second base. Batting seventh, number 12, Keegan Kramer, she's in left field. Number 32, Carity Hartline is your designated player. Batting for Millie Richards, who's in right field, and she's batting 8th. Batting 9 is number 5, Sophia Seacrest in center field. Again, Argerbright, Spidell, Whalen, Reifenschneider, Sibla, Watkins, Kramer, Hartline, and Seacrest with Millie Richards in right field for the Strasburg Lady Tigers. Again, Joe Geckler, Sarah Soweski in the Hartshorst Quality Housing Mobile Studios, wrapping up our Wood Electric pregame show. We're going to get underway here in just a moment. Real quick defensive alignment for the Strasburg Lady Tigers. Keegan Kramer in left, Sophia Seacrest in center, Millie Richards in right, Addie Sibla at third, Hallie Argabright at short, Rael Watkins at second, Maddie Whalen at first, Liv Spidell behind the plate, and in the circle, number 14, Miley Reifenschneider. She's 11-4 with a 2.32 ERA with 127 strikeouts on the season. And this game is going to get started early. We're trying to avoid some of that wet stuff, Sarah. And never fun to play in the rain. When you get a dirty or a dirt infield that turns to mud, it gets a little frustrating, I'm sure. But we're trying to get in early and try to get ahead of the rain.
Yes, especially in the pitching standpoint too. The pitcher would appreciate that
for sure. As Krista Miller is going to step in for the Garaway Lady Pirates. First pitch is going to be high. Oh, he did call that strike one. I thought that was a little bit high, but strike one to Krista Miller. She comes in batting .473 with a home run, 18 RBIs for Krista Miller, the center fielder for the Lady Pirates. Now the 0-1 pitch from Reifenschneider. Inside corner, strike number 2. Miller now in the hole, no balls and 2 strikes. Kayla Miller, her twin sister, on deck. True Tango in the hole for the Lady Pirates. Reifenschneider gets her call, now delivers. Swung on and fouled out of play over the third base dugout, and foul. Count remains, no balls and 2 strikes. As a pitcher, Sarah, what is your mindset? The 0-2 on the leadoff hitter. You've thrown a couple fastballs. You try to throw her off pace here a little bit, or you come back with another fastball?
I usually try to pitch out, make them chase. You're up in the count. You don't want them to really get a hit when they're down 0-2. This is your count now. Especially as a batter, you just have to protect.
The 0-2 pitch, a little changeup, popped up in the infield, caught by the third baseman, Addie Sibla, for out number 1.
Yeah, that was a beautiful changeup. It hit the outside corner. As a pitcher, that's just what you want to do, make your defense make plays.
Batting for the Pirates, third baseman, number 28, Kayla Miller.
Now batting for the Pirates, the third baseman, Kayla Miller. She comes in batting .451 with 15 RBIs. Kayla, the twin sister of the previous batter, Krista Miller. On deck, True Tango for the Lady Pirates. Now the first pitch from Reifenschneider. Inside for ball number 1. .1-0 pitch now from Reifenschneider. Right down the middle for strike number 1. As Reifenschneider comes back with a fastball in the inside corner now. 1 ball and 1 strike to Kayla Miller, a senior for the Lady Pirates. Reifenschneider gets her call, now delivers the 1-1. Swing and a miss for strike number 2, and after the high one couldn't catch up with it, did Kayla Miller, excuse me. High ones are hard to lay off of.
Mm-hmm.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Reifenschneider. Swung on and popped up again. Second baseman calling it and has it. That's going to be Rael Watkins for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down for the Pirates. Going to bring in number 10, True Tango.
Batting for the Pirates, the shortstop, number 10, True Tango.
So far, Miley's been doing a great job hitting her spots. And 2 pop-outs off of 2 batters. That's pretty good.
Tango comes in batting .628, 8 home runs, 32 RBIs. Just a little high for ball number 1. Home plate umpire today is Harry Wright. The base umpire, Don Hains, in our contest between Garaway and Strasburg. Now the 1-0 pitch. Going to be a changeup short for ball number 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 balls and no strikes. 2 outs here, top of the first inning. If you're looking to the bottom of the first for the Strasburg Lady Tigers, Hallie Argabright, Liv Spidell, and Maddie Whalen, the first 3 up. Now the 2-0 pitch. She drops. That doesn't count. Oh, that does count as a ball, doesn't it? So you drop it out of your hand, and okay, I wasn't sure how that worked in softball. I know baseball that would count as a ball as well. So.
Yep.
So ball slips out of Miley's hands. So the count now 3-0 to True Tango. Inside corner, strike number 1. Count now 3 balls and 1 strike. Audrey Miller on deck for the Lady Pirates. Pirates come in at 19-5, 9-3 in the IVC. Now the 3-1 on the inside corner for strike number 2 runs the count full now at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Big thanks to Willendale Golf Cart Sales jumping on the broadcast today. Our opening inning sponsor, Willendale Golf Cart Sales. Now the payoff pitch going to be driven out to center field. Center fielder backing on it. That's Seacrest. She has it for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down, and after a half, no score between Strasburg and Garaway. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Spring has officially arrived at Walnut Creek Cheese and Market. Now through May 16th, shop their spring plant sale and bring your porch, patio, or garden to life with beautiful blooms at incredible prices. Choose from colorful hanging baskets, welcome planters, geraniums, tomato plants, succulents, vegetable flats, and so much more. Whether you're planting a backyard garden or just adding a pop of color to your front porch, Walnut Creek Cheese has everything you need to make this spring beautiful. But don't wait, the sale ends May 16th. Walnut Creek Cheese and Market in Amish country. It's worth the drive.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
As a parent, a high school sports season can be exhausting. From traveling to games, eating on the run, getting to bed late, and oh yeah, still working your 9 to 5. After all that, you need to unwind, and there is no better way to do that than at one of the 10 lakes operated by the Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District. The opportunities are endless with things to do, plus the option of primitive tent camping or treating yourself to glamping in one of their cabins. See all the Muskingum Watershed offers by finding them at mwcd.org.
Bottom of the first, no score between Garaway and Strasburg. Take a look at the Stockard Concrete starting lineup again for the Strasburg Lady Tigers. Number 2, Hallie Argerbright, the shortstop. You have Liv Spidell batting 3rd and Maddie Whalen, or Spidell batting 2nd, Maddie Whalen batting 3rd. Your defensive alignment for the Garaway Lady Pirates, Kylie LaCroix in left, Krista Miller in center, Nadia Pope in right, Kayla Miller at 3rd, True Tango at short, Keaton Yoder at 2nd, Kalea Glazier at 1st, Sophia Connor behind the plate, and Annabelle King in the circle. And now the first pitch. Going to be fouled away and out of play for strike number 1. Annabelle King on the season, 10-2 of the 1.68 ERA, 113 strikeouts, and 36 walks for the freshman Annabelle King. And the Lady Pirates now no balls and 1 strike to Argerbright, another freshman. Going to be high for ball number 1. Back in that first inning, Sarah, what were you seeing out of Reifenschneider, how she was pitching to the Garaway hitters?
She was just doing a great job, just sticking to what she knows best, and she does a great job hitting that outside corner and the inside corner on jamming the hands of the Garaway Pirates, for sure.
Just outside for ball number 2, 2 balls and 1 strike. To Hallie Argerbright, batting .362, 2 home runs, 9 RBIs for the freshman shortstop. Laid off the high one. Going to be 3 balls and 1 strike now to Argerbright. Argerbright started out the year in center field. When the senior captain, Ella Gilkerson, went down with her injury, she moved to shortstop, and Liv Spidell, and she walks on 5 pitches, does Argerbright, so she draws the walk. And that's going to bring in number 16, Liv Spidell.
Catcher, number 16, Olivia Spidell.
Spidell comes in batting .533 with 7 home runs, 24 RBIs. She's a senior captain as well. 2-time state champion in softball, and this year won the state championship in girls basketball. First pitch to Spidell, going to be in the dirt. Nice pick there by Connor. She fires down to first. Count goes to 1 ball and no strikes to Spidell. Maddie Whalen on deck. Miley Reifenschneider in the hole if the Tigers can get to her. Called strike number 1 by Harry Wright, the home plate umpire. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1. Outside for ball number 2. 2 balls and 1 strike now to Spidell. As King trying to hit the outside corner. Don't want to lay it over the middle of the plate for Spidell. She'll put it off the scoreboard.
No, they may be balls, but she's doing a great job of still hitting that outside corner. Just bringing it a little bit, you'll get that strike call. But especially Liv out there as a big hitter, you're just doing your job as a pitcher.
So now 3 balls and 1 strike now to Spidell. Again coming in, batting .533, 7 home runs, 24 RBIs for the senior captain. Now the 3-1 pitch. Strike right down the middle as Connor throws down to the base again. Count runs full now at 3 balls and 2 strikes to Spidell. Again, Maddie Whalen, the freshman, on deck. Reifenschneider in the hole for the Lady Tigers. Now the payoff pitch. Swung on and drilled down the line. That's going to be a foul ball. Spidell turned on that. And if that was a fair ball, that was going to be possibly a run. That would have got all the way to the fence in a hurry. Spidell really turned on that, Sarah.
Yeah, she did. It barely missed. I think if she just got a little bit, waited on it a little bit more, yeah.
So now count remains full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch again. Going to be low for ball number 4. Second walk of the inning. That one to Spidell. And that sends Argerbright down to second and brings in the freshman, Maddie Whalen.
Number 1, Madeline Whalen.
Maddie comes in batting .452 with a home run and 12 RBIs. She bats from the left side. Has a little bit of pop in that bat from the left side. We'll see what Coach Spidell wants to do. Ball outside. 2 runners on, bottom of the first inning, no score between Strasburg and Garaway. Just underway here at Strasburg Community Park. Joe Geckler and Sarah Soweski in the Heart Service Quality Housing Mobile Studios. And now the 1-0 pitch. Going to be outside for ball number 2. Nice aggressive base running there by Argerbright as she had delayed steal there as she stole third. And Spidell moved up behind her. So now runners in scoring position on second and third with a 2-ball, no strike count to Maddie Whalen.
That was a great heads up by the Tigers there for sure.
Now the 2-0 pitch. Outside corner for strike number 1. 2 balls and 1 strike. Whalen bats from the left side. Wears number 1. Long, looks like 4 or 5 knotted ponytail popping out the back of the helmet. Swung and fouled it off. Count goes even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Again, the senior captain, Miley Reifenschneider, on deck. Addie Sibla in the hole if the Tigers could get to her. No outs here. Bottom of the first. No score between Garaway and Strasburg. Now the 2-2. Out in front on the changeup as Whalen goes down on strikes for out number 1 here in the bottom of the first.
That was a great changeup by King there. Makes your batter be off her feet a little bit and just doing your job as a pitcher.
Yeah, that was a nice pitch by the freshman to get that changeup. Had her out in front and got the strikeout she needed. Now brings up the big bat of Miley Reifenschneider, batting .424, 2 home runs, 22 RBIs for Miley. Swung on and fouled off back behind us. Count now no balls and 1 strike.
Looks like King's settling in a little bit here. Getting to see a little bit more of her movement and getting at strike calls.
I know Dennis Kochmeter, their head coach, says he loves the spin. If you can, I'm sure you can pick it up.
Yes.
How much spin she has on the ball. Off-speed pitch there in the dirt. Going to be ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. He really is really excited about Annabelle King over the next 4 years with all the spin and the movement on. She said he thinks that her speed will really pick up once she develops more as a pitcher. Be low and inside now. Ball number 2. 2 balls and 1 strike now to Reifenschneider. Addie Sibla on deck for the Lady Tigers. Now the 2-1. Swung on it. Shot past third base. That's going to get a run in. The throw's going to come to the plate as Spidell slides, and she is safe at the plate. A 2-run triple by Miley Reifenschneider. I'm going to actually give her a double on that, and she advanced to third on the throw to the plate. So a 2-run double for Miley Reifenschneider. Got it under the glove of Kayla Miller at third, who is about 5 or 6 feet in. And Reifenschneider shot it right past her.
That was a great piece of hitting, especially for having 2 runners in scoring position, especially as a pitcher, just getting up 2-0 early in the game.
Batting for the Tigers, the third baseman, number 7, Addie Sibla.
So Addie Sibla stepping in for the Lady Tigers with a runner on third and only 1 out. As Reifenschneider with a 2-run double advanced to third on the throw to the plate as they tried to get Spidell at the plate. Unsuccessful. And Reifenschneider took advantage of the throw and moved up to third base. Sibla comes in batting .417, 4 home runs, 24 RBIs for the junior third baseman. If you can take anything back to college with you, Sarah, just tell your teammates I love to hear a loud dugout.
Yes, for sure.
And I don't know what that does for you ladies on the field, but, I mean, it pumps me up as a broadcaster.
Yes. We always, especially at the college level, that's what we really take heart in. And if we're not cheering as loud as we can, we always get a comment back from our coach to fix it because it really does make a difference in the game.
Another ball high, or a ball that time high to Sibla, runs the count even now at 1 ball and 1 strike. Whenever I do games, I love hearing the dugouts and the chants, and I think it's a great part of the game, and I wish you'd hear it in more of the upper levels too. Swing and a miss by Sibla. Now 1 ball and 2 strikes. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Addie Sibla, the junior third baseman for the Lady Tigers. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled down the first base line. Count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes. On deck for the Tigers, Rael Watkins, the second baseman. Keegan Kramer in the hole if the Tigers can get to her, who scored 2 runs here in the bottom of the first and lead 2-0 over the Garaway Lady Pirates. 1 out. Now the 1-2 pitch. Going to be high for ball number 2. When you see a pitcher throw a ball like you just saw, it came out of her hand, but it went way high. What causes that?
What I've noticed so far, she has like a little bend to her shoulders, so everything is like very off balance. She's not just saying nice and tall, so that's why she has that natural spin to her pitches right now.
Okay. Run the count full now to Addie Sibla. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Runner on third is Miley Reifenschneider. Well, it was Miley, but the courtesy runner for Miley. And now the payoff pitch. Going to be in the dirt. Runner coming into the plate. They're going to throw it. Does she get in? She is out, says the home plate umpire, as number 6, Addie Sundheimer, tried to score on the pass ball, and she was tagged out at the plate for out number 2. But Addie Sibla drew a walk to get on first, and that's going to bring in number 35, Rael Watkins.
Rael Peanut Watkins.
That's just a great example of how the play's never over. So even after you just pitched a ball there and maybe walked a batter, that you're just still looking for the heads up to even help yourself out and get you an out there.
Absolutely, and a great job by the pitcher to cover the plate and get the out there on Sundheimer trying to score. Strike over the middle of the plate. 1 ball, or no balls and 1 strike now to Rael Watkins, affectionately known as Peanut. Keegan Kramer on deck for the Lady Tigers. Outside for ball number 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. If you're looking to the top of the second inning for the Pirates, you have Audrey Miller, Keaton Yoder, and Nadia Pope, your first 3 up for the Lady Pirates. Pirates come out in their Carolina blue uniforms, red numerals trimmed in white today. That ball's roped down the left field line, but foul. Count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Strasburg in their black and orange pinstripe uniforms with black numerals trimmed in orange. Both teams, nice color combinations. What color is Hiram?
We are navy blue, baby blue, red, and white.
Okay.
So a nice, like, American.
Yeah, red, white, blue.
Yes.
Type, yeah. Called strike 3 on the batter, and that's going to do it. Strike 3, out number 3 here in the bottom of the first inning. And after 1, Strasburg 2, Garaway nothing. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
At Storage Stockade, it starts with listening. When you call or stop in, you'll find real people who take the time to understand what you're storing and help you choose the right space without pressure. Located in New Philadelphia, Storage Stockade offers clean, secure storage and smart options like Storage Defender, providing real-time alerts and 24/7 personal monitoring for added peace of mind. Whether you're storing household items, business inventory, or an RV or boat, you'll feel confident knowing your belongings and your experience matter. Storage you can trust, service you can count on. Visit StorageStockade.com.
We invite you to discover Keim Home Center in Charm, Ohio. Keim is your destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. From renovation and building projects to custom millwork needs, our team of experts work with both homeowners and professionals to bring your vision to life. Visit Keim Home Center in Charm or online at keimhome.com. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision. At Rightmark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Rightmark Roofing. Let's build a future that stands strong.
Top of the second inning, 2-0 Strasburg leads Garaway. Audrey Miller steps in for the Lady Pirates and ropes the first pitch down the line in left field. That's going to be extra bases for Audrey Miller. She's going to touch first and head to second with a leadoff double. One pitch and a double for the Garaway junior designated player, Audrey Miller.
Batting for Garaway, the second baseman, number 20, Keaton Yoder.
Keaton Yoder steps in, the second baseman. She's batting .379 with 22 RBIs. Audrey Miller came into the game batting .516 with 9 home runs, 34 RBIs on the season. The Pirates can put the bat on the ball and put the ball over the fence, Sarah. They have hit a lot of home runs this year, and a very potent offense if they can get going.
Yeah.
So Keaton Yoder steps in, batting .379, 22 RBIs on the year. Now the first pitch. Going to be just outside for ball number 1. Nadia Pope on deck for the Lady Pirates. And now the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and fouled at the plate. Now 1 ball and 1 strike. If it's raining yet or not, I don't hear any raindrops, but I know we had rain in the forecast coming up this evening. That ball's going to be popped up behind us. Count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. The Garaway Strasburg baseball game happening on the dugout or on the field way over on the left of us here. Try to get some updates coming up here in just a little bit from that game. Now the 1-2, change up in the dirt. Nice block there by Spidell to keep Miller at second. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Keaton Yoder. And now the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and popped up. It's going to be in between center and second. The second baseman could not come up with it. It's going to drop for a base hit as Miller advances on to third, and now the runner goes on to second. Nice heads-up base running there by Keaton Yoder as Miller advanced to third on a kind of in between the center fielder and the second baseman. That's going to drop in
Batting the right fielder, number
for
25.
a single. I'll give Yoder a single on that, but she moved up to second on the throw to third.
Nadia Pope.
Just putting the ball in play will get you really far in games like this today.
Yeah, you got to put it in play to make the defense make a play, and 2 hard hit balls there by the Pirates. Now the first pitch to Nadia Pope. Going to be inside for ball number 1. Nadia comes in batting .424, 7 home runs, 28 RBIs on the season. No outs. Runners on second and third.
The Pirates have been very disciplined at the plate. They haven't been chasing many pitches that I've noticed so far tonight, so that's going to help them out a lot.
Called strike number 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Annabelle King on deck for the Lady Pirates. Kalea Glazier in the hole if they can get to her. Now the 2-0. Make that. Not sure of the count here. Let's see what the umpire's calling here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. They had it 2-1 on the scoreboard. Sometimes you just got to trust yourself and not the scoreboard.
Yeah.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Just outside for ball number 2. Runs the count even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Big thanks to Sugar Valley Meats for stepping on our broadcast here tonight and supporting our local high school athletes. Sugar Valley Meats in Sugar Creek for all your meats and needs that you need. Over the shortstop's head, that's going to get a run in. And a runner to third as they get the ball into home plate. They get the runner out at third, or out at second, as Nadia Pope tried to beat the throw, and Liv Spidell gunned her down at second base for out number 1.
That was a perfect throw by Liv there.
Nice heads-up play there by Liv Spidell to get the runner Pope, who was trying to head to second on the throw to the plate, and Liv Spidell said, nope, you're not running on me.
Batting the pitcher, number 24, Annabelle King.
That play went 2-6 on the putout. So Annabelle King now steps in. Now 2-1. Strasburg leads Garaway on the RBI single by Nadia Pope. Runner on third. That's going to be Keaton Yoder. Annabelle King comes in batting .400, a home run and 9 RBIs on the season. Turns and tries to bunt, pulls it back for ball number 1. Dennis Coachmeter maybe trying to play a little bit of small ball here to try to get another run on the board. Just going to be outside for ball number 2. 2 balls and no strikes now to King. Kalea Glazier on deck for the Lady Pirates. And now the 2-1 pitch. Fouls that bunt attempt off. Make it 2 balls and 2 strikes. The count even now to Annabelle King with a runner on third with 1 out. And the pitch. Just low.
Good eye there by King for sure.
If I was in that batter's box, I'd have probably been chasing
Yeah.
that. That was right there, just a little bit low, said the home plate umpire, Harry Wright. Base umpire today is Don Hains. Ground ball under the glove of a diving Sibla, and the run scores to tie the ball game up at 2-2. An RBI single by Annabelle King puts the Pirates and Tigers tied at 2.
The Pirates are just trying to get the ball in play. They're not trying to make it too difficult for themselves. They're not trying to be the hero. They're just trying to do what they can to make the team just pass the bat.
You know, when you get a pitcher like Reifenschneider that throws the speed that she does, and if you can get the bat on it, the bat will do the work for you. And I think that's the Pirates, that's what they're looking at here today is, let's get the bat on the ball and make something happen. Looks like we got a courtesy runner down at second base, or down at first base for the Pirates. Can't tell the number. Is it number 4 maybe? I think that is. Yeah, I think it's number 4.
Yeah.
That's Jaylene Jimenez, the courtesy runner for Annabelle King, the pitcher. It's going to bring in Kalea Glazier, the senior, batting .259, 9 RBIs. Where's number 19? Bats from the right side. If I remember right, you wore a different number for a softball. What number did you wear?
For high school, I wore 18.
Okay. What are you wearing in college?
13.
13.
Yep.
Okay.
First baseman, number 19, Kayla Glazier.
Did you just want to switch it up, or was 18 not available?
13 was my travel ball number.
Okay.
So until high school, I always wore 13.
All right.
And then I had a little superstition in high school. I got that my freshman year and just stuck with it.
There you go. So Glazier steps in with, going to drop the bunt down, and it goes foul for strike number 1.
Pirates just trying to do small ball here. Bunts are huge.
Dennis Coachmeter, known for playing small ball, loves to sacrifice his runners over, put the pressure on the defense, and make them make plays out there. Going to square and bunt again. Nope, I'm going to foul that one off again. Count goes now to no balls and 2 strikes to Kalea Glazier. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out here in the top of the second inning. Now the pitch. Inside corner, strike 3 called to Kalea Glazier. She didn't like the call. It was on the inside corner for out number 2 as she walks back to the dugout, shaking her head, but that's going to bring up the number 9 hitter, number 17, Kylie LaCroix.
Batting the center fielder, number 17, Kyla LaCroix.
Kylie LaCroix in left field tonight for the Garaway Pirates. Going to be a little bit high there to LaCroix for ball number 1. Again, runner on first. That's going to be the runner for Annabelle King, which is Jaylene Jimenez. After Annabelle King helped herself out and had an RBI single, and she's going to pop it back behind us for strike number 1. On deck is Krista Miller. That's top of the order for the Lady Pirates. Coming up in the bottom of the second, Keegan Kramer, Carity Hartline, and Sophia Seacrest, 7, 8, and 9 for the Lady Tigers. And now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled here to the screen. Nice catch there by head coach Tom Spidell. Jumps off his bucket and catches it on the ricochet.
Yeah.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Reifenschneider. Just got the call in from Coach Spidell. Now the 1-2. Swung on and popped up again. Count going to remain at 1 ball and 2 strikes. As a pitcher, how important is it to have confidence in your catcher?
Oh, it's a lot. Your catcher does a lot for you. Yeah, especially in the framing, can either make or break a pitch. So just having the confidence just between the both of you.
Now the 1-2 pitch again. Ground ball to third base. Sibla picks it up, fires to first, and gets the out. But 2 runs score by the Garaway Lady Pirates. And after 1.5, 2-2 back after this with Big Z Sports.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Has been caring for our community for over 130 years. This includes 24/7 emergency services, heart care, surgery, orthopedics, radiology, cancer care, and more. We serve 7 counties with community locations, including Altman Hospital, Altman Alliance Community Hospital, Altman Maslin, Altman Orville Hospital, Altman Tuscarawas Regional Health, and more. Altman Health System. Today, tomorrow, and always. We're here for you.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Bottom of the second inning, back at Strasburg, tied at 2 as Keegan Kramer steps in, takes ball 1 from Annabelle King. We have Kramer, Carity Hartline, and Sophia Seacrest, your first 3 up here for the Lady Tigers. Now the 1-0 pitch, going to be high for ball number 2. Now 2 balls and no strikes to Kramer. Batting .293 on the year, 8 RBIs. And now the 2-0 pitch. Going to be called strike number 1 to Kramer. Big thanks to Synergy Signs and Graphics for jumping on the broadcast here today, supporting the high school athletes and Big Z Sports. For all your signs and graphics needs, give Synergy Signs and Graphics a call. Jim Dawson and the crew down there do a great job. We get our Big Z Sports awards from Synergy Signs and Graphics for our football season when we give out our Player of the Year and Offensive Player of the Year and all of our awards during our postseason show. So Synergy Signs and Graphics does a great job. Going to be a little bit low for ball number 4 as Annabelle King walks Keegan Kramer to lead off the bottom of the second inning to bring in Carity Hartline.
Back to the Tigers, the designated hitter, number 32, Carity Hartline.
Carity batting .261 with the home run and 6 RBIs on the season. She's a designated player today, batting for the right fielder, Millie Richards. Now the first pitch, going to be a little bit low for ball number 1. As a player, Sarah, did you mind being hit for, or did you want to play the field and hit?
Oh, I always wanted to hit.
Yeah?
That's my favorite out of the 2 for sure.
You'd rather hit than pitch, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Swung on in. Popped up out of play. Count goes now to 1 ball and 1 strike. Do you remember where your first career home run was?
I only ever had 1 in high school.
Where was it at?
At Louisville.
Yeah. Do you remember the game and the pitcher and all that? Do you remember everything about it, or was it?
Well,
just
the pitcher was a freshman. It was the first inning. I think it went deeper in the count, and then I just took it over the right field fence. No one thought it was over, so neither did I.
You kept sprinting until they said it was a home run, right? Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What grade were you in?
I was a junior.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Inside corner, strike number 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Sophia Seacrest on deck. And then the top of the order to Hallie Argerbright if the Tigers can get to her. Now the 2-2 pitch. Going to be outside and off the glove and shin guard of Sophia Connor as Kramer heads down to second on the wild pitch. Count full now at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Big thanks to our presenting sponsors all season long, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, the Kime Company, Right Mark Roofing, and Altman Healthcare. Now the payoff pitch. Swung on and fouled down the third base line. Count remains full at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
These Tigers really like to take it to the left field side for sure.
They like to pull the ball a lot. Get around on the pitch, and they're just a little ahead of it right now.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. It looks like an off-speed pitch there by Annabelle King. Gets Hartline swinging, and she comes up empty for out number 1.
5, Sophie Seacrest.
So Sophie Seacrest steps in, batting .296 with a home run, 13 RBIs. 2-time state champion softball player and a state champion now in high school basketball. Takes one outside for ball number 1. The legend himself, Duck Krantz, peeks his head in and says hi. Now the 1-0 pitch to Seacrest. Swung on in. Lifted to center field, a center fielder calling it, and pops out of her glove. The throw to second, they're going to get the runner at second base, but the ball popped out of the glove of Krista Miller. That's going to go down as an E8 and allows the runner to get up to third, but the runner, that was Seacrest running all the way hard, all the way to second, and she was out at second.
Tigers, shortstop, number 2, Hallie Argerbright.
So back to the top of the order now. Now the 1-0 pitch is going to be outside to Argabright. The count going to be 2 balls and no strikes now. Now the 2-0 pitch. Going to be high again. Going to be 3 balls and no strikes as the runner comes into the plate after a throw down to third base. And she is going to score on the pass ball, or on the error by the catcher. She throws it into right field, or in left field, excuse me. Makes it 3-2 now, the Strasburg Lady Tigers. Be an error on the catcher, trying to pick the runner off at third base. So now 3 balls and no strikes to Argabright. Liv Spidell on deck for the Lady Tigers. Got time called by the home plate umpire. Now puts his mask on and says, all right, let's go. Now the 3-0 pitch from King. Be ball number 4 to Argabright.
Batting for the Tigers, the catcher, number 16, Olivia Spidell.
Brings in number 16, Liv Spidell, the catcher, batting .533. 7 home runs, 24 RBIs. She walked her first time up and scored a run. And we have a runner on first is Argabright after the walk, her second walk of the day. So no official bats for Argabright, but a run scored. Now the first pitch to Spidell. I'll call it a strike on the outside corner. No balls and 1 strike to the senior captain, Liv Spidell. Shot to short. Picked and fires on to first base. Great play over there by True Tango to get Spidell at first for out number 3, but a run scores. And after 2, Strasburg 3, Garaway 2. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden-Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
Altman Health System has been caring for our community for over 130 years. This includes 24/7 emergency services, heart care, surgery, orthopedics, radiology, cancer care, and more. We serve 7 counties with community locations, including Altman Hospital, Altman Alliance Community Hospital, Altman Maslin, Altman Orville Hospital, Altman Tuscaroras Regional Health, and more. Altman Health System. Today, tomorrow, and always. We're here for you.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
Top of the third inning back in Strasburg. Joe Geckler, Sarah Soweski in our Hartsford's Quality Housing mobile studios. Big thanks to our presenting sponsors all season, Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, the Kime Company, and Right Mark Roofing. Also, Altman Healthcare. We appreciate their sponsorship all spring, whether it be softball, baseball, or track and field here for Big Z Sports. Top of the order for the Lady Pirates, Krista Miller, Kayla Miller, and True Tango. First pitch on the outside corner for strike number 1. Pirates got on the board with 2 runs in the second inning. Trying to add to it now, trailing 3-2 here to the Tigers. Swung on and fouled off. Count goes to no balls and 2 strikes. Krista Miller popped out to the third baseman, Addie Sibla, her first time up. So she is 0 for 1 on the day. She came into the game batting .473 with a home run and 18 RBIs. And now the 0-2 pitch from Reifenschneider. Ooh, just got the tip of her bat on it. It looked like it was a little bit of an off-speed pitch there.
Yeah, great pitch sequence so far by Miley. Her first pitch strike was right on the outside corner. Could have went either way, but it was a great pitch to get up in the count.
So no balls and 2 strikes now to Krista Miller. Her twin sister Kayla on deck. Swung on and driven out to center field. Sophia Seacrest backs on it, and she has it for out number 1. That was a shot, though, coming off the bat of Krista Miller. Seacrest played it well and made the out.
Batting the third baseman, number 28, Kayla Miller.
As a pitcher, Sarah, did you mind having someone call your pitches, or did you prefer to call your own pitches?
I didn't mind someone else calling my pitches. I didn't really have much speed, so I'm more of spin. So if the pitch caller knew me personally, like it knew how I worked, it goes pretty well.
For sure.
Yeah.
Because Tom Spidell calls all the pitches for the Strasburg Lady Tigers, as does Dennis Kochmeter for Garaway. No balls and 1 strike now to Kayla Miller, who popped out to the second baseman. Raelle Watkins, her first time up. That ball shot down the left field line and just foul by about a foot as Kayla Miller put a charge into one down the left field line and just missed extra bases by about a foot. So no balls and 2 strikes now to Kayla Miller. True Tango on deck for the Lady Pirates, who trail 3-2 here in the top of the 3rd inning to Strasburg. Strike 3 called, and out number 2 here in the top of the 3rd inning as Miley Reifenschneider got Kayla Miller looking.
Number 10, True Tango.
Nice fastball right down the heart of the plate. I think Miller thought it was kind of high, but good enough there to swing the bat. So True Tango steps in. She grounds down the third base line, but foul for strike number 1. She flew out to the center fielder, Seacrest, her first time up. Again, came into the game batting .628. That seems like crazy high.
Yeah. 6 out of 10 times she's getting on base.
That ball's dribbled in between short and third base, and that's going to be a single for True Tango. Into left field as Tango gets on to bring in Audrey Miller.
Hitter number 12, Audrey Miller.
Audrey Miller steps in, batting .516. That number's going to go up because she doubled her first time up and scored a run. So Miller steps in now with Tango on first base. Reifenschneider now calls time. Didn't like that ball. She wanted a different one. I think it was wet from the grass, and Coach Spidell going to dry it off and hang on to it until they need it. As again, Tango on first after a 2-out single. Audrey Miller into the batter's box now. Takes one on the outside corner for strike number 1.
Miley's been doing a great job of painting that outside corner. The Pirates aren't really liking that outside corner, so that's just what she's been sticking with, and it's been working well for her.
Yeah, if you can hit that outside corner and they don't want to go after it, you're going to live pretty happy. And ball comes right back to Reifenschneider in the circle, fires it to first for out number 3. A hit and a runner left, and after 2.5, 3-2 Strasburg. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
At Hartsville's Quality Housing, we believe a home is where families grow, memories are made, and futures are built. For 47 years, we've stood by the values that matter most: honesty, trust, and a commitment to our community. Our goal is to provide affordable, reliable housing solutions. We don't just build homes, we invest in the future by supporting local student athletes and the schools that shape tomorrow's leaders. Whether it's on the field or in the classroom, we're proud to stand with our youth and the families who cheer them on. Hartsville's Quality Housing, built on trust, committed to community.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, trust the team at Grandview Exterior Systems. Established in 2016, they specialize in commercial, industrial, and residential roofing, handling everything from repairs and replacements to full restorations and ongoing maintenance. At Grandview Exterior Systems, their mission is simple: create peace of mind for every client while setting the standard for safety, quality, and efficiency in construction. Visit them at 2230 Township Road 415 in Dundee. Call 330-275-1807 or learn more at GrandviewExteriorSystems.com. Grandview Exterior Systems. They have you and your roof covered.
At Hartsford's Quality Housing, we believe a home is where families grow.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Welcome back to Strasburg as the first pitch was swung on by Maddie Whalen, popped out to True Tango for out number one here in the bottom of the third inning. Strasburg up 3-2. So Maddie Whalen pops out on the first pitch of the bottom of the third inning. Brings in number 14, Miley Reifenschneider. She had a 2-run double her first time up. Now she calls time. Now the first pitch. Strike on the outside corner to Reifenschneider. 2-run double her first time up for the senior captain and pitcher for the Lady Tigers. Swung on and hit the short, fielded by Tango, and that's going to be out number 2 here in the bottom of the third inning. She is so smooth out there at shortstop is True Tango. Fields it, throws it faster than I don't think Reifenschneider was halfway down the line, and the ball was already to first base, and that ball was hit hard, but Tango fielded and just fired over to first base. That's going to bring up number 7, Addie Sibla. She walked her first time up. Going to foul that one off the facing of the dugout on the first base side. So no balls and 1 strike now to Addie Sibla. Rael Watkins on deck. 3-2. Strasburg leads bottom of the third inning. Swung on and popped up. First baseman, second baseman all running for it. It's going to fall foul in the grass over beyond first base. Count going to go to no balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs here, bottom of the third inning. Joe Geckler, Sarah Saweski in our Hartsford's Quality Housing mobile studios. Big thanks to Willendale Golf Cart Sales for jumping on our broadcast today, supporting our high school athletes. Any of your golf cart needs, check out Willendale Golf Cart Sales right here in Strasburg. Sibla lines it to third off the glove of the third baseman, and she is going to get on first base. And I'm going to revert to you, Sarah. Do you think that should be an error or a hit?
I was honestly surprised she kept it in the infield. So.
Okay. So you want to say a hit?
Yeah, it was a pretty hard hit. I honestly didn't think it was just having it even be in the infield was really impressive to me. So
Krista Miller did a nice, or Kayla Miller, excuse me, did a nice job at third to stop that ball.
Yeah.
And if she doesn't stop it, it goes into left field. That ball's going to go down the line and just foul off the bat of Rael Watkins for strike number 1. So Sibla with a 2-out single there is on first base as Watkins steps in. She struck out looking her first time up. Turned out to be a pretty nice night. The rain kind of diverted around us a little bit. Going to be high for ball number 1.
King's been doing a great job this inning. First pitch fly out, and then getting the second batter as well. She's doing her job very well.
Another changeup just on the outside corner.
That was a great miss.
Yeah, just outside, man. That ball was another inch over. I think it would have been strike 3, and she did a nice job keeping it just off the plate and making the batter think about it. But Watkins did a nice job to lay off of it.
Both these pitchers have great changeups.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and popped up. Second baseman going out. She calls it and has it for out number 3. And after 3-2, Strasburg leads. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
If there's a new driver in the house, the East Central Ohio Educational Service Center is ready to help them hit the road with confidence. Through the Drive to Succeed Scholarship, eligible Ohio teens under 21 may qualify for funding to cover driver education, making it easier to get started. With flexible online learning and in-car training options, ECO ESC Driver Services helps students build skills for the road and beyond. Don't wait, start driving toward your future today. To learn more or apply, visit drivetosucceed.org or contact Trudy Lewis at trudy.lewis@ecoesc.org.
Looking for a store that truly has it all? The Dundee Marketplace offers a full-service deli counter and farm fresh produce, bulk foods, expanded cooler and freezer sections, and everyday household goods. They've got everything you need under one roof. You'll even find unique handmade crafts. Hungry? Grab a quick bite from their grab-and-go items, order from the full menu, or enjoy the fresh salad and hot bar in their comfortable dining area. See it for yourself at Dundee Marketplace, 6783 State Route 93 in Dundee. Open Monday through Saturday, 8 to 6. Find them on Facebook to learn more.
Top of the 4th inning, the Garaway Lady Pirates step up to the plate. Ground ball to shortstop. Nice play by Argerbright. Got her at first. As Keaton Yoder grounded to Hallie Argerbright in the hole. She picked it and threw it and got her by a step at first base. So 1 pitch and 1 out for Miley Reifenschneider as Keaton Yoder grounds out to the shortstop. Hallie Argerbright going to bring in number 25, Nadia Pope. She singled and tried to advance on to second on the throw to the plate, but Liv Spidell gunned her down at second. She had an RBI single. Her first time up. She's now behind in the count. No balls and 1 strike. Ball in the dirt for ball number 1. Over on the baseball diamond today, bottom of the 3rd inning, Garaway leads Strasburg 1-0. Thanks to former Pirate Blake Herman for giving us the updates on that game there today. Nice to see Blake back in town after his season with Hiram is finished, his freshman season. Now 2 balls and 1 strike to Nadia Pope. Again, RBI single her first time up. Swung on and lifted to right field. The right fielder Richards coming over, and it's going to be out of play for strike number 2. Now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pope came into the game batting .424 with 7 home runs, 28 RBIs. She had an RBI to that in her first at bat, and her average will go up a little bit as well. But even on the count here, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 2-2. Swung on and driven into center field, and that's going to be a base hit for Nadia Pope. She's now 2 for 2 on the day.
Batting for Garaway, the pitcher, number 19, Annabelle King.
Annabelle King steps in. She had an RBI single her first time up, helped herself as Addie Sibla was playing in, and she just hit it underneath her glove on a line shot into left field. Now King steps back in. Swing, and that's going to be popped up, lifted out to center field. Seacrest has it in her glove for out number 2. 1 pitch and out number 2 now as Seacrest catches that fly ball. And now going to bring number 19, Kalea Glazier.
Number 19, the first baseman, Kalea Glazier.
Glazier went down looking on strikes her first time up. 3-2, top of the fourth inning. Strasburg leads Garaway here at Strasburg Community Park. Just a little high for ball one to Glazier. Now Reifenschneider delivers the 1-0. Swing and a miss by Glazier for strike number one. 1 ball and 1 strike. Kylie LaCroix on deck for the Lady Pirates if they can get to her. Runner on first. That's going to be Nadia Pope. Now the 1-1. Swing and a miss by Glazier for strike 2. Now behind in the count. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And now the 1-2. Just going to be high for ball number 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Big thanks to Sugar Valley Meats for jumping on our broadcast here tonight. For all your graduation party needs or Memorial Day needs coming up, that's Sugar Valley Meats in Sugar Creek. The 2-2 pitch swung on and missed. Strike 3, out number 3. And after 3.5, Strasburg 3, Garaway 2. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Synergy Sign and Graphics, where cutting-edge design meets timeless craftsmanship. For 20 years, we've been creating award-winning signs that grab attention and leave a lasting impression. From the Tuscarawas Valley to clients around the globe, we're the experts you trust to make your brand stand out. Synergy Sign and Graphics, crafting a visual impact that lasts.
Every game begins with a spark. Athletes stepping onto the court, families filling the stands, and communities coming together. At Needenthal & Company, their belief is that this spirit is what makes our communities such special places to live and grow. To all athletes in Tuscarawas, Holmes, Wayne, and Stark counties, your dedication inspires us all. Keep pushing, keep believing, and know your communities are behind you every step of the way. Needenthal & Company wishes all athletes competing the best of luck this season.
Willendale Golf Cart Sales is conveniently located right in the heart of Strasburg on North Worcester Avenue. They are your one-stop shop for easy-go vehicles, Textron off-road vehicles, and Cushman vehicles. Once you choose your cart, then the fun begins at Willendale as they have all the accessories to deck it out. Willendale Golf Cart Sales pride themselves in providing great customer service in their sales, parts, and service departments. To see all the great reviews and to learn more, find Willendale Golf Cart Sales on Facebook.
Bottom of the fourth inning, 3-2 Strasburg, as the Tigers are ready to step up to the plate against Annabelle King, as Keegan Kramer takes one high and outside for ball number 1. Other Big Z Sports game going on across town. The Dover Tornadoes lead the Conotton Valley Lady Rockets 2-1, the bottom of the 5th. Maddie Kelly with a solo home run. Olivia McHugh with a solo home run for the Dover Tornadoes. They just scored there in the bottom of the 5th to take a 2-1 lead. So a good one on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel as well. We got a good one here, 3-2, Strasburg and Garaway. A 2-0 count to Keegan Kramer, who walked her first time up and scored a run. Took a strike there. Now, 2 balls and 1 strike now to Kramer. Carity Hartline on deck. Sophia Seacrest in the hole for the Lady Tigers. Ball's going to be high for ball number 3. 3 balls and 1 strike now. Last we heard on the baseball diamond, it was probably going to be about the 4th inning now. Garaway, last we heard, led 1-0 over Strasburg. Ball's going to be fouled out of play. 3 balls and 2 strikes. All right, Sarah, I'm going to put you on the spot. Your favorite high school facility to play at when you were in high school?
Probably Harrison Central.
Okay.
It's beautiful out there.
It is, for sure.
It's very nice.
Now fouled off at the plate. Count remains 3 balls and 2 strikes. And I know that's turf, so what's your favorite dirt infield to play? Had to be home, right?
No.
No?
It was so bad. Our pitcher smell was really bad. Probably, as I said earlier, it was Lexington. Lexington has a very beautiful facility out there, too, even though it's like 2.5 hours away. But
Ball's going to be lined in the gap and going to hit the fence as Kramer puts it off the fence and was held to a single. Great job by the Garaway defense to get out there. Krista Miller fielded it, got it back in, and held Kramer to a long single. And she lined that one into right center field. Going to bring up Carity Hartline, your designated player. She struck out her first time up, batting .261 with the home run and 6 RBIs. So no outs with a runner on first is is Kramer. Hartline at the plate. A turn and bunt, fielded by the third baseman. Gets a handle on it and cannot get it as it bounces off the glove of the first baseman, Kalea Glazier. The runner gets all the way to third. Does Kramer. And Hartline gets up to second.
Batting for the Tigers, the center fielder, number 5, Sophie Seacrest.
I'm going to give Hartline a single on that bunt. I think she beats that out. And then the error on the first baseman.
Number 43, Millie Richards.
The error on the first baseman allows the runners to get up to second and third.
That was just a great piece of small ball there.
Yeah.
She angled her bat perfectly to get it right down the third base line. You couldn't ask for anything better than that.
It was crazy to me to see. I looked up and that bunt dropped, and Kayla Miller, the third baseman, was about a foot from it. And
Yeah.
I'm like, if you're playing third in high school softball, you have to have a lot of guts, because
Yes.
I'm not sure I would charge.
No, she's been up this close this whole game, and it's just stunned me a little bit, especially with these Tigers taking it that way as well.
Yeah, if they want to pull that bat back and hit it, man, she's in a danger zone there. So no outs, runners on second and third. Sophia Seacrest steps up. She reached on an error and then was out at second, trying to advance on the dropped fly ball by the center fielder, Krista Miller. She fouls the first pitch out of play for strike number 1. No balls and 1 strike now. Now the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and driven out to left field. Left fielder under it. And she has it. Throw to the plate. Going to be a play.
Wow.
And she's out at the plate. Great throw there by Kylie LaCroix on a fly. Gets the runner at the plate.
Great arm from left field.
Wow, what a throw by Kylie LaCroix from left field. She was essentially up against the fence and gunned the runner at the plate for out number 2. A double play, a very unconventional double play, went the catch and 7-2 on the putout.
She knew that runner was going, so once she caught it, just kind of just throwing it and hoping it for the best.
Yeah, she just threw it and said, please get there, and it got there. The catcher, Sophia Cotter, did a great job of catching it, getting back down and applying the tag. And great throw there by Kylie LaCroix in left field to get the runner at the plate.
As a coach, you're looking for outfielders that can, one, track the ball, but almost more importantly, can throw the ball in
Absolutely.
for big moments like this.
What a great throw by Kylie LaCroix. LaCroix only a sophomore for the Lady Pirates.
They're calling
instruction. Number 2, Hallie Augerbright.
Calling obstruction.
Yeah.
On
the catcher. She was blocking the plate, so the runner had no way of getting in.
And Dennis Kochmeter arguing with the home plate umpire. How is it obstruction when the catcher jumped and landed back down on the plate after having the ball? So I take that, and I guess they're going to call it obstruction now as the runs is going to score. And there's only going to be 1 out now, but the out does stand in the outfield as the catch. So run scores. And that's going to be a runner to third now. One coach is happy with the call. One coach is not happy with the call. As an umpire, you're going to make 50% of the fans mad.
Yeah.
100% of the time.
Yes.
So we're going to head back to the top of the order now, and Hallie Augerbright steps in. She does not have an official at bat here today. She's walked both times, scored a run back in the first. Runner on third, Carity Hartline. It's going to be a swing and a foul at the plate for strike number one.
The Pirates have nothing to hang their head about that call change there. They did everything perfectly and did what they could.
Now the umpire saying something to the dugout. Pirate coach is not happy with the home plate umpire, Harry Wright. To block the plate, I always thought you had to be out in front of it. I didn't see Connor out in front of the plate. She was standing on it, but she wasn't out in front of it. And I think the runner, I couldn't tell. I'd have to go back and watch the replay. I think when the runner slid, I think she actually slid short of the plate.
Yeah.
I don't think she got all the way to the plate. I may be wrong. I'll have to go back and watch the replay. But nonetheless, 4-2 Strasburg. Fouled back to the screen again. Now the count, no balls and 2 strikes. But a great play, though, by LaCroix to fire that ball all the way in from left field and got the out at first, and then they changed it. But, man, great play there by Kylie LaCroix. Now the 0-2 pitch going to be outside for ball number 1. Liv Spidell on deck for the Lady Tigers. A run in, 4-2. Strasburg leads Garaway. 1-2 count now to Hallie Argerbright, the freshman. Now the 1-2 pitch, swung on and fouled back away. Looking to the bottom of the 4th inning for the Lady Pirates. You're gonna have Kylie LaCroix, Krista Miller, Kayla Miller. So 9, 1, and 2 for the Lady Pirates. Coming up here in the top of the 5th inning, but bottom of the 4th still. 1-2 pitch now. Ground ball to shortstop. Tango fields it, fires it, and got her for out number 2. But the run does score from third base to make it 5-2 Strasburg.
Batting for the Tigers, the catcher, number 16, Olivia Spidell.
So Liv Spidell steps in. She is 0 for 1 on the day, grounded out to True Tango, and walked and scored a run. Line drive down the left field line, but foul. Spidell turns on it again, as she did earlier in the game, to try to rock it down that third base line, and just fouled by about a foot or 2.
That was really in on her hands, too, so I was really surprised when she made contact with that.
So now the 0-1 pitch from Annabelle King. Swung on and dribbled out to second, picked by the second baseman Yoder, and on to first for out number 3. But 2 runs in for the Strasburg Lady Tigers, and after 4, 5-2 Strasburg. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Visit Sugar Valley Meats in Sugar Creek for the freshest, locally raised beef, pork, and chicken. Enjoy freshly cured and smoked meats from the Sugar Valley Smokehouse, along with bologna, hot dogs, jerkies, and more. They can custom cut your order, and all meats are dressed on site, all with everyday low prices. Take the short drive to Sugar Valley Meats, State Route 39 to Dutch Valley Drive. Turn right and go a quarter of a mile. Sugar Valley Meats, celebrating 35 years of fresh, farm-raised local meats, and proud supporters of the Garaway Pirates.
It's never too late to move forward, and Buckeye Career Center Adult Education is here to help. Our Aspire program supports adults building reading, math, and language skills, preparing for the high school equivalency test, or learning English as a second language. Classes are offered in New Philadelphia, Dover, and Berlin, or enroll in the Adult Diploma program, free for Ohioans 18 and older without a high school diploma. Gain industry-recognized credentials and a high school diploma at the same time. Start today at Buckeye Career Center. Visit buckeyecareercenter.org to learn more.
Top of the 5th inning, 5-2 Strasburg leads the Garaway Lady Pirates. Head to 9, 1, and 2. Kylie LaCroix, Krista Miller, Kaylee Miller. Apologize for the PA. It's literally right next to us. The speaker is like, I could touch it. It's pretty loud. I apologize. So Kylie LaCroix, Krista Miller, Kayla Miller, your first 3 up for the Lady Pirates. 9, 1, and 2. Some crazy play there in the back in the bottom of the 4th inning. Pirates give up 2 runs to the Strasburg Lady Tigers. 5-2 now, top of the 5th inning. 9-1-2. Joe Geckler and Sarah Saweski in our Heart Source Quality Housing mobile studios.
17, Kayla LaCroix.
In the bottom of the 6th inning over at Dover, the Conotton Valley Rockets and Dover Lady Tornadoes are tied at 2. So a good one over at Dover City Park on our Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Got a good one here as well. 5-2. Strasburg leads Garaway. Miley Reifenschneider still in the circle for the Lady Tigers. Kylie LaCroix 0 for 1 on the day. She grounded out to Addie Sibla at third. Swing and a miss for strike number 1. Coming up in our Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show, we'll announce our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. That's coming up at the conclusion of our game here today. Still a ways to go, top of the 5th inning. Now the 0-1 pitch going to be swung on and missed by LaCroix. No balls and 2 strikes. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and grounded to third. Great play there by Addie Sibla. And she fires it over to first, and Maddie Whalen couldn't keep her foot on the bag. And I'm going to have to give the air to Whalen on that because I think her foot was on the bag. It was a great throw there by Sibla as she made a great play at third, but I'm going to give it an E3 on that, on Whalen's foot. She couldn't keep it on the bag. She went down to field it, and her foot was not on the bag. So that's going to be an error on the first baseman.
It was a beautiful backhand by Sibla.
Sibla plays a great third base down there for the Lady Tigers. Now we go back to the top of the order. Krista Miller steps in. She's 0 for 2 on the day. Pop out to Sibla at third and a line out to center field and Seacrest. Took ball number 1, just a pitch ago. Came into the game batting .473, did Krista Miller. Inside corner for strike number 1 to Krista Miller. Her twin sister Kayla on deck. True tango in the hole if the Lady Pirates can get to her. Runner on first is Kylie LaCroix. And now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and driven out to center field. Seacrest drifts back under it and has it for out number 1 here in the top of the 5th inning.
Batting for the Pirates, the third baseman, number 28, Kayla Miller.
So Kayla Miller steps in. She is 0 for 2 on the day. She popped out to the second baseman, Raelle Watkins, her first time up, and struck out looking her second time up. So 0 for 2, came into the game batting .451. Runner on first, that is Kylie LaCroix. Joe Geckler and Sarah Saweski in our Heart Source Quality Housing mobile studios. First pitch, inside corner for strike number 1. And now the 0-1 pitch from Reifenschneider. Swung on and driven out to left field. That's going to be foul for strike number 2 to Kayla Miller. Big thanks to Synergy Signs and Graphics here in Strasburg, jumping on our broadcast. Always supporting high school athletics is Synergy Signs and Graphics. Jim Dawson and the crew does a great job down there. Do Big Z Sports Awards for us during the fall football season. We appreciate that. But check out Jim if you need any signs for your business, any graphics done. Synergy Signs and Graphics can get that job done for you. Now the 0-2. Swung on and fouled off again. No balls and 2 strikes now to Kayla Miller. Temperature starting to drop a little bit.
Yeah.
Getting a little chilly out here, but sun's still shining, which is a good thing. Now the 0-2 pitch. Going to be high for ball number 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Up at Hiram, does it get warm during the season at all when you play at home?
No.
You're like, no.
No.
How close is it to the lake?
I'd say probably like less than an hour.
Okay. Ground ball to short, fielded by Arner. Bryce steps on second, gets the runner at second, and fires it on to first, but The runner beats it out, so a fielder's choice by Kayla Miller as LaCroix is forced at second. So that's going to go 6-4 on the fielder's choice. For out number 2, it's going to bring in number 10, True Tango, the sophomore. First pitch, going to be high for ball number 1.
Shortstop number 10, True Tango.
True on the day with a single to left field and a fly out to center. One ball and no strikes to Tango. She calls time now, steps out. Looks down to her head coach, Dennis Koschmeter, steps back in now. Now the 1-0. Just on the outside corner for strike number 1. One ball and one strike now to True Tango. Audrey Miller on deck for the Pirates. Come into the game at 19-5, 9-3 in the IVC. Now the 1-1. Puts the bat out there and going to get her at first. Nice play there by Maddie Whalen. She fielded in it, and nice play by Watkins to get over and cover first for out number 3. And after 4.5, 5-2, Strasburg back after this with Big Z Sports.
Altman Health System has been caring for our community for over 130 years. This includes 24/7 emergency services, heart care, surgery, orthopedics, radiology, cancer care, and more. We serve 7 counties with community locations, including Altman Hospital, Altman Alliance Community Hospital, Altman Maslin, Altman Orville Hospital, Altman Tuscaroras Regional Health, and more. Altman Health System. Today, tomorrow, and always. We're here for you.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. The past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Bottom of the 5th inning here in Strasburg. The Tigers lead the Garaway Lady Pirates 5-2. Going to have 3, 4, and 5 for the Lady Tigers. Whalen, Reifenschneider, and Sibla. Your first 3 up for Strasburg. Strasburg did a nice job to strand the runner and Kayla Miller there back in the top of the 5th inning. So Maddie Whalen steps in. She's 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a pop out to the shortstop, Tango. Going to be high over her head for ball number 1. So Whalen steps in. Came into the game batting .452. Freshman batting from the left side. Outside corner, strike number 1. Count even now at 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1. Fouled away for strike number 2. Now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Did you get any warm games at all in college? I know you went south for a week, right?
Yes, for spring break we went to Florida. That was nice. And I think there's maybe like 4 games.
4 games above 50?
Yeah.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Going to be high and inside again for ball number 2.
No one wants to be wearing undershirts in May right now.
No, I'm sitting here with my heated vest on, and you have short sleeves on. Now the 2-2. Swung on and fouled. Count remains at 2 balls and 2 strikes. You find it difficult to pitch in long sleeves?
I choose not to.
You choose not
I
to?
hate it. I feel like very tight.
Okay.
I just feel like I can't move.
Now the 2-2. Swung on and driven into center field, and that's going to be a base hit for Maddie Whalen. A leadoff single here in the bottom of the 5th inning by the freshman Whalen.
Pitcher number 14, Miley Reifenschneider.
So Miley Reifenschneider steps in, has a 2-run double to her credit, and ground out the Tango at short. 1 for 2 on the day. Reifenschneider steps in, has a chance to go deep about any time in a game. You put one over the plate, and there's a great chance that she can hit it out of the park. In the dirt, nice job there by Connor to stop it for ball number 1. So Annabelle King still in the circle for the Garaway Lady Pirates. Trail 5-2, bottom of the 5th. Swung on and driven out to center field. The center fielder under it. Has it and makes the catch for out number 1 here in the bottom of the 5th inning as Whalen retreats to first.
Number 7, Addie Sibla.
So Addie Sibla steps in. She's walked and singled on the day, 1 for 1, playing the great defensive third base as well is Addie Sibla. Rael Watkins on deck for the Lady Tigers. Swung on and fouled back behind us for strike number 1.
Looks like King's been throwing her screwball a lot, going in on the hands of the righties, just been jamming them. That was the last pitch that Miley hit as well, just a fly out to center field.
So just watching them pitch, you can tell that it was a screwball.
It's moving a lot.
Just outside for ball number 1.
I have to sit there and think because I'm like, it's not the same thing for me.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're left-handed, so it comes out of your hand a little different,
yes.
but the same type of movement, just the opposite direction.
Yeah, exactly.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Outside corner for strike number 2 to Addie Sibla. Now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Maddie Whalen still on first after a single. 1 out here, bottom of the 5th inning. Joe Geckler, Sarah Saweski in our Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studios. Big thanks to our presenting sponsors tonight, Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, the Kime Company, Right Mark Roofing. As the runner steals second, does Whalen. The throw goes into center field, but Whalen stays put at second base on the stolen base. Count now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Big thanks to Right Mark Roofing as well and Altman Healthcare for their sponsorship for Big Z Sports. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here, bottom of the 5th. Runner on second, 5-2 Strasburg. And now the 2-2 pitch to Sibla. Going to be outside for ball number 3. Runs the count full now at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Rael Watkins on deck for the Lady Tigers. If you're looking towards the top of the 6th inning for the Lady Pirates, you're going to have Miller, Yoder, and Pope, your first 3. Now the 2-2. Swing and a miss as Sibla goes down on strikes for out number 2 here in the 5th inning.
Batting for our Strasburg Tigers, the second baseman, number 35, Rael Peanut Watkins.
Rael Watkins steps in now 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout looking and a pop out to the second baseman, Keaton Yoder. Coming up in our Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show, our McInturf Realty Player of the Game will be announced. There's no clear-cut winner right now.
No.
Sarah and I are going to have to figure this one out.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss as Sophia Connor fires down.
Nice throw.
And gets her at third base for out number 3. Great throw there by Sophia Connor to gun down the runner, Maddie Whalen, to end the inning. And after 5-2, Strasburg back after this with Big Z Sports.
The T-County Boxing Academy is excited to announce the return of their youth boxing for 2026. Registration is now open for interested boys and girls ages 7 to 15. Classes will run Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. T-County Boxing gives you the option of paying for the classes monthly or per visit, whichever works best for you. To learn more about youth training and all that the T-County Boxing Academy offers, find them on Facebook. The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms, family, food.
Top of the 6th inning, 5-2. Strasburg leads Garaway here at Strasburg Franklin Park. Joe Geckler, Sarah Soweski in our Hartshorse Quality Housing mobile studios. As we are heading down the stretch of this one, tournament play starts next week for most teams here in the softball realm. Baseball starts a week later. Their draw is this Sunday. As Audrey Miller steps in, takes one low for ball number 1. Strasburg is the number 2 seed in the East District, Division 7. Garaway the number 1 seed in Division 6 East District. Now the 1-0. Going to be high for ball number 2. 2 balls and no strikes now to Audrey Miller. She is 1 for 2 on the day with a run scored. Now the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and driven way foul down the left field line. She would have waited another half second. That might have been a home run, but she pulled on that. She pulled that really hard.
She was really excited on that one.
Yes, she was. We call that jumping out of your shoes for it. I wouldn't be surprised to see Reifenschneider maybe come back with a changeup here to see if she's still anxious. Just high and inside for ball number 3. 3 balls and 1 strike to Audrey Miller. The junior first baseman / pitcher for the Pirates. Now the 3-1 pitch from Reifenschneider on the way. Rocks and delivers. Swung on and driven out the right center field. That ball's going to be gone. A home run for Audrey Miller to right center field. And a solo shot makes the score 5-3 Strasburg over Garaway, but a solo home run for Audrey Miller.
You were even talking about it, too.
Batting for Garaway,
yeah.
second baseman number 20, Keaton Yoder.
Yeah, she pitched that ball on the outside, and Audrey Miller went with it and put it out of here to right center field. And it was hard to tell at first, but when I saw it bounce up off that car, I said, oh, that's over the fence and a home run. So Audrey Miller got out of here for home run number 10 on the season for the junior. Keaton Yoder now steps in for the Garaway Lady Pirates. Nice crowd on hand, as we always have here in Strasburg. Lines the outfield fence, all the cars, the fans. First pitch to Keaton Yoder is a ball. So no outs here. Top of the 6th, a run in on the home run by Miller, as Yoder takes a strike on the inside corner. Audrey Miller scored 2 runs tonight for the Lady Pirates. She's doubled and homered halfway to the cycle here in the top of the 6th inning. Swung on and driven into left field. That's going to be a base hit by Keaton Yoder. So a runner on now with nobody out and a run in already for the Lady Pirates. Going to bring in Nadia Pope.
That was just a great piece of hitting there. The ball was up higher. She just left her hands up and just took the ball that way.
So what's more satisfying? I know you only hit 1 home run in your career, but what do you think's more satisfying? An opposite field home run like Audrey Miller hit, or when you just pull one and just hit it 300 feet?
I think opposite field. You always have more power pulling a ball, so just seeing it go over the opposite field fence is always really cool to see.
I would think an opposite field home run would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Swung on and fouled back behind us by Pope. Count now, no balls and 2 strikes. I hit 4 home runs in my high school career, and I pulled them all.
Yeah.
I never got to hit an opposite field, but in like Little League, I hit opposite field home runs, but that was, you can't count those. As Nadia Pope takes ball number 1. Now the 1-2 pitch. Change up in the dirt. Nice block there by Spidell to keep it in front of her. Both catchers do a great job here tonight, keeping the ball in front with Connor for Garaway and Spidell for the Tigers. As Spidell dropped to her knees and kept that one from going to the screen and keeping the runner at first. Now 2 balls and 2 strikes, going to be low for ball number 3. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Full count to Nadia Pope. Annabelle King on deck. Clea Glazier in the hole if they can get to her. And now the payoff pitch from Reifenschneider. Just low for ball 4. That sends Keaton on down to second. And Nadia Pope on to first after the walk. So Keaton Yoder.
Batting for Garaway, the pitcher, number 24, Annabelle King.
After Yoder's single, she's now down to second. They have a conference on the mound by the whole infield for the Lady Tigers. Talking about what to do here on a mound visit like that by the whole infield. Sarah, what is typically talked about?
Usually you just try to like calm everyone else down in the infield. Obviously Garaway's doing a great job of just doing hits, so just trying to like calm everyone down and just know, like, just keep doing the stuff that you know how to do. You've been playing this game for so long.
Final over at Dover City Park in extra innings. Dover knocks off Conotton Valley 3-2 in 8 innings. So a big win there for the Lady Tornadoes. Going to drop the bunt down back to Reifenschneider. Fires it on to first and gets the out, but a great sacrifice goes 1-3 on the putout. Or 1-4, excuse me, as that was Watkins covering first as the runners move up.
Looks like we have a pinch hitter here.
So it looks like we do have a pinch hitter. Looks like Jaylene Jimenez is going to pitch it for Clea Glazier.
Hitting for Garaway, number 4, Jaylene Jimenez.
So Jimenez comes in, batting for Clea Glazier. So runners on second and third with only 1 out here in the top of the second inning. The tying run on second base with Jaylene Jimenez at the plate. You have Nadia Pope at second. Keaton Yoder at third. A run in already on the home run by Audrey Miller. 2-0, bottom of the 6th inning for the Garaway Pirates, who lead Strasburg on the baseball diamond just to the left of us. Now the first pitch to Jimenez. Be high for ball number 1. It'll be high for ball number 2. 2 balls and no strikes now to Jimenez. Kylie LaCroix on deck for the Lady Pirates. 1 out here, top of the 6th, 5-3. Strasburg leads Garaway. Going to be high for ball number 3. 3 balls and no strikes. Now to Jimenez, batting for Clea Glazier. Three balls and no strikes to Jimenez. Runners on second and third, 1 out. Now the 3-0 pitch. Strike on the inside corner. Runs the count now to 3 balls and 1 strike. Now the 3-1. Swung on and fouled as you hear a double hit there. Came off of the shin guard of Liv Spidell, the catcher for the Lady Tigers. Runs the count full now at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Again, coming up in our Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show, our McInturf Realty player of the game. Now the payoff pitch. Swung on and shot down the first base line and just foul. And Jimenez shaking her hand like that stung a little bit. Maybe got it off the end of the bat.
As a pinch hitter, she's been doing a great job, not just coming in here and swinging at anything that she sees. She's been very disciplined, just swinging at strikes. And we have a full count here.
How valuable is it for you if you're on deck and you get a batter in front of you? Swung on and dribbled down to first as Whalen fields it, tags the runner, and now they're going to get into a rundown as Spidel's going to run at the as Spidel ran at the runner at second and threw it over to third. And the base umpire said safe at third, but Jimenez gets out at first on the ground out as Whalen tagged her.
Whalen had great heads up there by tagging her. I know that's something that they talked to her about in between the innings, in the past innings. And as you can see, that made a big difference of her just not trying to tap the bag.
Yeah.
So she was able to almost get that girl at third.
So Kylie LaCroix steps in now with runners on second and third as Keaton Yoder was able to get back after Spidel fired it to third and Sibla laid the tag and a base umpire said safe. Swung on and driven out to left field, but that's going to be foul by LaCroix. LaCroix on the day. Reached on an error by the first baseman, Whalen, and grounded out to Sibla. Her first time up. Now the 0-1 pitch. The outside for ball number one. Getting back to my thought, when you're on deck and you got a batter in front of you and they take pitches and you see a bunch of pitches, how valuable is that for you as an on-deck batter?
It means a lot because the person in front of you is just doing everything that they can, especially as a leadoff. You see it a lot as a leadoff. You want your leadoff to take a lot of pitches just to see, so when they come back into the dugout, they're able to give their next batters in line all the information that they can.
So 1 ball and 2 strikes to LaCroix. 2 outs here, top of the 6th inning, 5-3 Strasburg. Swung on and popped out of play again down the left field line. LaCroix's battling here.
She is just under the ball, not by much.
If she gets to the middle of that ball, that's going to be a nice hit. Like you said, she's just under it. Now the 1-2 pitch again from Reifenschneider. In the dirt, try to be blocked by Spidel as Yoder's going to slide into the home plate and score a run on the wild pitch from Reifenschneider. As Yoder's going to score to make it a 5-4 ball game now. As Yoder scores on the wild pitch.
With the Tigers getting ahead last inning, the Pirates were doing a great job just not keeping their heads down. They're just using it as energy, and just, as you can see, they're only down by 1 now. I know Audrey Miller's home run did a lot for them in the dugout.
Kind of lifted the spirits a little bit, get a little bit of momentum now.
Started
2 balls.
A rally.
Yep, 2 balls and 2 strikes now to LaCroix. Going to be low for ball number 3. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Count full now to LaCroix. If LaCroix can get on, they'll get back to the top of the order and Krista Miller, excuse me. Two outs, top of the 6th. 2 runs in for the Pirates. Payoff pitch. Swung on and driven down the left field line and just foul by about a foot or 2. LaCroix put a charge in that one. Just foul. Count remains full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Been a great one here in Strasburg today. 5-4. Strasburg leads Garaway, top of the 6th inning. Full count now to Kylie LaCroix with 2 outs and a runner on third. Payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3 and out number 3. And Reifenschneider gets out of it. But 2 runs in for the Pirates. Headed to the bottom of the 6th. Strasburg 5, Garaway 4. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Are you ready to make a difference in a young person's life? Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio has 88 children waiting for a mentor. As a mentor, you will spend as little as 4 hours a month with your little, guiding them, listening, and helping them discover their full potential. Your time and your kindness can change the course of their future. By becoming a Big, you're not just volunteering, you're defending the potential of a child, giving them an opportunity to dream big and reach higher. Visit www.bigs4kids.com to sign up and help us make sure that no child has to wait. Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio. Defend the potential and become a Big today.
The Sarshone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarshone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at sarshonecdjr.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarshone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarshone.
Bottom of the sixth inning here in Strasburg. Got a good one. 5-4. Strasburg leads the Garaway Lady Pirates 5-4. Joe Geckler and Sarah Saweski in our Hartsburg's Quality Housing mobile studios. A couple finals across the area today. Garaway over on the softball diamond knocked off Strasburg 2-1. And over at Dover City Park, Dover beat Conotton Valley in 8 innings 3-2. So a couple good ones there. We got a good one here going down to the wire as you're going to have 5, 6, 7, and 8 for the Strasburg Lady Tigers. Watkins, Kramer, and Hartline, your first three up. As Annabelle King back out in the circle for the Lady Pirates. Ball one now to Rael Watkins. Looks like Audrey Miller now at first base for the Lady Pirates. And looks like Jaylene Jimenez down at third for the Lady Pirates. So swing and a miss for strike number one. Audrey Miller now at first. Jimenez at third. Ball's going to be fouled out of play for strike number two. So 1 ball and 2 strikes now for Rael Watkins, known as Peanut around these parts. 1-2 pitch change up on the outside, and she swung and missed. Great pitch there by Annabelle King.
Especially being up in the count, she just did her job.
When you see a changeup fly in like that, it almost looked like it was floating out there, and it kind of dove to the outside corner, and as a batter you commit, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, at the end of the day, the pitchers are going to pitch, and the hitters just got to hit. So
yep. You get a changeup like that, and it's tough to lay off of. It looks like meat, but it's coming in quite a bit slower than a fastball, and looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter here as number 12 is going to come in. Oh, that's Keegan Kramer. Looks like we have something here. What coach is talking to the home plate umpire. So Keegan Kramer going to bat. She has walked and singled her last time up to right center field. She scored 2 runs as well. So now the home plate umpire going to talk to the Garaway dugout. See what's going on.
They're just talking about the subbing right now.
Seeing what's going on with the subs, because like I mentioned, Audrey Miller now at first and Jaylene Jimenez at third. Not sure where Kayla Miller went. Number 28, is she still on the field or did she move to the bench? I doubt they took her out of the lineup. They had to move her somewhere. So no change in the batting order for the Pirates. Just the designated player came in to play the field, which was Audrey Miller. So 5-4, Strasburg leads. Bottom of the 6th inning, 1 out. As trying to get all the subs all figured out here is home plate umpire Harry Wright. Oh, inside for ball number 1 to Keegan Kramer. 1 out here, bottom of the 6th inning. Just outside for ball number 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Looking to the top of the 7th, exactly what the Garaway Lady Pirates want. 1, 2, and 3 coming up, trailing by a run. Inside corner, strike number 1 to Keegan Kramer. Charity Hartline on deck. Sophia Seacrest in the hole if they can get to her. Now the 2-1. Swung on and fouled off back behind us. Count now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 2-2 pitch swung on and fouled off back behind us again. Count remains at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And now the 2-2 pitch. In the dirt for ball number 3. Runs the count full now at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Keegan Kramer, again, 1 for 1 on the day with a walk and 2 runs scored. Just inside for ball 4. Kramer's on base all 3 times now, 2nd time via the walk. That's going to bring in number 32, Charity Hartline.
Designated hitter number 32, Charity Hartline.
That was a great miss by King.
You get in there and you try to get him to swing just off the inside corner, and great eye, though, by Keegan Kramer as well to lay off of that pitch.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss on the changeup. Going to fire it down to second. Oh, in and out of the glove of Tango. She taps her chest and says, hey, my fault, I should have caught that. So the Kramer steals second.
Connor has really settled in behind the plate. Her throws have been right to the target.
Sophia Connor typically does a great job making her throws. She had that one blunder back trying to get somebody at third and allowed a run to score, but she's always aggressive and always trying to make things happen. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Charity Hartline. Sophia Seacrest on deck for the Lady Tigers. Now the 1-2. Swung on and grounded to third. Picked by Jimenez. Fires to first. Nice play over there by Audrey Miller to dig it out of the dirt for out number 2. But Kramer does advance to third on the ground out.
Batting for the Tigers, a center fielder, number 5, Sophie Seacrest.
As you heard, Sophie Seacrest steps in. She reached on an error and has flown out to left field on that play by LaCroix a couple innings ago. Going to be in the dirt for ball number 1.
Good stop by Connor, especially with a runner in scoring position at third.
You get a runner on third, you got to keep everything in front of you at absolute all costs. You got to keep everything in front of you. Change up on the outside corner for strike 1 to Seacrest. Now 1 ball and 1 strike. Seacrest on the season came in batting .296 with a home run and 13 RBIs. Looking to add another one here. Going to be a strike call to Seacrest right at the belt. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Now the 1-2 pitch. Just outside for ball 2, runs the count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs here, bottom of the 6th inning, 5-4 Strasburg. On deck, Hallie Argabright for the Lady Tigers. Seacrest now 2-2 pitch. Swung on and driven down the left field line and foul. Seacrest just put a charge into that one We've seen several hard hit balls down that left field line today as the girls are turning on the ball pretty well. Must mean they see it well coming out of the hand.
This out is crucial for the Pirates here.
Now the 2-2 pitch again from King. Did she offer? They asked the base umpire if she swung, but he was not even close to be able to tell if he did. I don't know why they do that. It kind of confuses me a little bit. But ball number 3, I guess they have to. But the base umpire's over between short and third. He didn't see the check. He couldn't tell. Now the payoff pitch. Swung on and grounded up the middle and into center field for an RBI single by Sophia Seacrest to make it 6-4 Strasburg.
Great piece of hitting by Sophia there. She was down in the count the whole at bat, but she came back and came through in the end.
So Sophia with an RBI single, a clutch RBI single, a 2-out RBI here in the bottom of the 6th to give a little bit of breathing room for the Strasburg Lady Tigers. Now lead 6-4. Brings in the top of the order, and Hallie Argerbright steps in and lines it off the third baseman, Jaylene Jimenez. True tango over there at shortstop, fielded it and fired it to first and got the runner at first. But the more concerning thing is that Jaylene Jimenez still down on her knee over there at third base as they're checking on her. We're going to take a timeout, come back for the top of the 7th inning. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Spring has officially arrived at Walnut Creek Cheese and Market. Now through May 16th, shop their spring plant sale and bring your porch, patio, or garden to life with beautiful blooms at incredible prices. Choose from colorful hanging baskets, welcome planters, geraniums, tomato plants, succulents, vegetable flats, and so much more. Whether you're planting a backyard garden or just adding a pop of color to your front porch, Walnut Creek Cheese has everything you need to make this spring beautiful. But don't wait, the sale ends May 16th. Walnut Creek Cheese and Market in Amish country. It's worth the drive.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
As a parent, a high school sports season can be exhausting. From traveling to games, eating on the run, getting to bed late, and oh yeah, still working your 9 to 5. After all that, you need to unwind, and there is no better way to do that than at one of the 10 lakes operated by the Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District. The opportunities are endless with things to do, plus the option of primitive tent camping or treating yourself to glamping in one of their cabins. See all the Muskingum Watershed offers by finding them at mwcd.org.
Top of the 7th inning, 6-4 Strasburg. The Garaway Lady Pirates come to bat 1, 2, and 3. Krista Miller, Kayla Miller, True Tango going to be your first 3 batters as they trail by 2 here in the top of the 7th inning. At the end of the 6th inning there, we saw a play happen where the line drive off of Jaylene Jimenez at third base. She was helped off the field. Hope she is okay as going forward. But True Tango with a nice play as she got the ricochet off of Jimenez at third and fielded it and fired to first and got the runner for out number 3. But in the meantime, checking on Jimenez. Hopefully she'll be okay, but was helped off the field. In fact, carried off the field. She wasn't even able to walk off under her own power, but hopefully she's okay as Krista Miller steps in. Going to be a changeup outside for ball number 1 to Krista Miller. She's 0 for 3 on the day, a pop out, a line out, and a fly out. To center field, and third base. Now the 1-0 outside for ball number 2. Now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Krista Miller came into the game batting .473. Her twin sister Kayla on deck. And True Tango in the hole for the Lady Pirates. Now the 2-0 pitch. It's going to be a strike over the middle of the plate for strike number 1. 2 balls and 1 strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and driven on the ground in between short and third, and that's going to be a base hit for Krista Miller to lead off the top of the 7th inning. Just what the Pirates needed to get on
Batting for the Pirates, number
and rally here,
Kayla
trailing
Miller.
by 2 here in the top of the 7th. Kayla Miller steps in now. She is 0 for 3 on the day with a pop out to the second baseman, a strikeout, and a reach on fielder's choice her last time up. That'll be a strike on the outside corner to Kayla Miller. True Tango on deck. And now the 0-1 pitch. Going to be low for ball number 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 from Reifenschneider to Kayla Miller. Strike at the belt. Runs the count now at 1 ball and 2 strikes. 6-4. Strasburg leads top of the 7th inning here in Vegas. Joe Geckler, Sarah Saweski in our Hartsource Quality Housing mobile studios. Now the 1-2 pitch swung on and popped up in the infield. Second baseman calling it, and she has it. Nice play there by Watkins to record out number 1. Going to bring in the shortstop, True Tango.
Batting for the Pirates, the shortstop, number 10, True Tango.
She is 1 for 3 on the day with a single. She's flown out to center field and grounded out to Watkins, 3-4. Now Tango takes the first pitch. Going to be high for ball number 1. Great job there by Spidell to jump out of her crouch to keep that one from going to the fence.
Yeah. The Pirates just need to keep trust what they're doing. This is their 4th time seeing Miley.
Inside for ball number 2 now to Tango. Not sure Reifenschneider wants to put one over the plate on True Tango. Could be a tie ball game if she does.
Yeah.
She's trying to keep the ball away. She went high and then went inside. Let's see where she goes on this one. Now the 2-0 pitch. That one was outside, so 3 balls and no strikes. Wonder if it's a intentional walk here to Tango, but you got a big bat behind her and Audrey Miller, who sent one out of here to right center field her last time up. So see if they give her something to hit here as Krista Miller still on first. Line drive back up the middle. Nice try there on the dive by Hallie Argabright. Couldn't come up with it, but a single up the middle gets runners on first and second now as True Tango
Batting number 12,
has her second
Audrey
hit of
Miller.
the day. Audrey Miller now steps in. Homered her last time up. A solo shot to right center field, right over the 32 in the fence.
That was great heads up by True there. She was down 3-0. She easily could have just let that go, but she got it up the middle for a single.
Just inside to Audrey Miller for ball number 1. Miller on the year now, 10 home runs and 35 RBIs. She would love to make it 11 and 38. And now the 1-0 pitch. Going to be high for ball number 2. On deck, Keaton Yoder for the Garaway Lady Pirates. 1 out here, top of the 7th inning, 6-4 Strasburg. 2-0 count to Audrey Miller, the junior first baseman. Now the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and driven out to center field. Seacrest goes for it, can't come up with it. A run's going to score. As the runner gets all the way over to third base is True Tango, an RBI double for Audrey Miller to make it 6-5. As the Garaway Pirates have not given up here tonight in Strasburg.
Audrey Miller has had a day at the plate, and she came up at 2 very crucial times for her Pirates.
Absolutely, an RBI double here as Coach Tom Spidell going to go out to the circle and talk to his infield. And we're going to take a quick break, come back after this. You're listening to Big Z Sports with Claxon Communications.
Spring has officially arrived at Walnut Creek Cheese and Market. Now through May 16th, shop their spring plant sale and bring your porch, patio, or garden to life with beautiful blooms at incredible prices. Choose from colorful hanging baskets, welcome planters, geraniums, tomato plants, succulents, vegetable flats, and so much more. Whether you're planting a backyard garden or just adding a pop of color to your front porch, Walnut Creek Cheese has everything you need to make this spring beautiful. But don't wait, the sale ends May 16th. Walnut Creek Cheese and Market in Amish country. It's worth the drive.
Back to Strasburg. Mountain visit over by head coach Tom Spidell. Got the message across to his ladies. 2 runners on, second and third. Only 1 out. Keaton Yoder up to the plate for the Garaway Lady Pirates, trailing by 1 with only 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Yoder on the day is 2 for 3. Turns and bunts the ball down. Reifenschneider picks it up, fires it to the plate. She is safe in a tie run. True Tango head first into home as she ties the ball game up as Keaton Yoder lays down a perfect bunt and Tango just beat it out at the plate.
That was a great bunt. True Tango was going either way. So right when that pitch was going, she was already sprinting to home.
Great base running there by True Tango.
The right fielder, 25, Nadia Pope.
As Audrey Miller gets over to third base to tie the ball game up as Nadia Pope steps in, takes ball number 1. We have a tie ball game, 6-6 now, top of the 7th inning. I guess that was a strike, not a ball. I take that back.
And Yoder had heads up, so now she's sitting at second base as well.
Great base running there by Keaton Yoder. Now it's going to be 1 ball and 1 strike. Yoder had a couple miscues back earlier in the week at Claymont running the bases, but that was a great heads-up base running there by Keaton Yoder to get to second base. Another potential run if you get a base hit here as Nadia Pope swings and misses to make it 1 ball and 2 strikes. If you're looking now to the bottom of the 7th inning, you're going to have 2, 3, and 4 for the Strasburg Lady Tigers, just who they would want up in a tie ball game. Now, fouled out of play. Count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Again, Strasburg will have Liv Spidell, Maddie Whalen, Miley Reifenschneider, your first 3 up in the bottom of the 7th inning. And now the 1-2 pitch. Change up on the outside. She's going to take off for first. Nobody covering first, so the bases are going to remain loaded or go loaded now with 1 out. Nobody covering first base as Spidell was worried about the runner coming home if she threw it to first, and there's nobody covering first anyway. So now you're going to have
the pitcher, number 24, Annabelle King.
You're going to have bases loaded, 1 out. Annabelle King going to try to help herself out here. She had to sacrifice her last time up in an RBI single. Her first time up, she is 1 for 2 on the day.
Anything in the grass will help the Pirates here.
Swing and a miss. Nice fastball there by Reifenschneider. A little something behind that. Again, bases loaded for the Lady Pirates. As Annabelle King, the freshman, going to be high by Reifenschneider for ball number 1. And now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and driven out to center field. This could get a run in. Let's see if they make the catch. They do. Run to the plate and going to score is Audrey Miller. And that gives the Garaway Pirates a lead. Another run comes in and she is out at the plate as Miller tries to score. 7-6 here in the top of the 7th inning. The 3rd out was made at the plate as Dennis Koschmeter says, you just called interference 2 innings ago on us, and she did the same exact thing. You got to call it. But no change of the call there as the Pirates take the lead, though, in the top of the 7th. We're going to head to the bottom of the 7th, 2, 3, and 4 for the Tigers. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
As a parent, a high school sports season can be exhausting. From traveling to games, eating on the run, getting to bed late, and oh yeah, still working your 9 to 5. After all that, you need to unwind, and there is no better way to do that than at one of the 10 lakes operated by the Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District. The opportunities are endless with things to do, plus the option of primitive tent camping or treating yourself to glamping in one of their cabins. See all the Muskingum Watershed offers by finding them at mwcd.org.
Bottom of the 7th inning, 7-6. Garaway leads the Strasburg Lady Tigers. But Liv Spidell, Maddie Whalen, Miley Reifenschneider, the first three up for the Strasburg Lady Tigers. If you're trailing in the bottom of the 7th, those three batters are who you want up first.
And I believe this is the Pirates' first lead of the whole game.
Absolutely great point there, Sarah Saweski, Joe Geckler, in the Hartshurst Quality Housing Mobile Studios. First pitch. Going to be a strike on the outside corner to Liv Spidell. She is 0 for 2 on the day with a run scored. She walked her first time up.
Liv has a different bat in her hand, and sometimes just that mentality is all it takes.
That ball was crushed, and it's going to be about 300-foot foul. As I think they call that the bomb bat because it looks like the bomb hopsicle.
It's the rocket, the rocket pop.
The rocket pop,
Yep.
And that was a sure rocket off of that bat there by Liv Spidell, and she wanted that to be fair in a big way.
As a pitcher, you just call that a very long strike.
And you just take a deep breath and go back at it.
Especially being up 0-2 right now.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and driven into left field. That's going to be a base hit by Spidell. And that's going to get the Pirates, or the Tigers to Maddie Whalen now with nobody out. Nice piece of hitting there by Liv Spidell.
Liv has hit it hard on the ground 3 times now, and just this one time it was able to get through.
So Maddie Whalen steps in. She is 1 for 3 on the day with a single.
She's passing the bat with the rocket pop.
She fouls that one off to left field for strike 1. You bring in that the superstitious bat, I guess.
Yeah.
You bring out the big stick. Reminds me of that popsicle you get that's red, white, and blue.
Yes, yep.
Now the 0-1 to Maddie Whalen. So it's turn and bunt, pulls it back. As Spidell going to get back in time as Keaton Yoder over there to try to apply the tag, and Spidell forced the throw from Sophia Connor. So 1 ball and 1 strike now to Maddie Whalen. Miley Reifenschneider on deck for the Strasburg Lady Tigers. Swing and a miss by Whalen on a high outside pitch. Count now 1 ball and 2 strikes.
As King here, you just need to take a deep breath and stick with what you've been throwing all game.
You kind of think about, you just went high and outside. Do you try to bust her in and change the eye location?
Possibly. Even her off speed that's been working all game.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and tapped down. A lot of backspin on that ball. The great pitch on the outside. Whalen was able to foul it off and stay alive. And now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Good heads up.
Good job by Spidell to run down to second base on the strikeout. Gets a runner in scoring position now for Miley Reifenschneider.
Good heads up by Connor. A lot of the time catchers will throw it to first base since the runner at first is going to second, but she would be out either way because first base is occupied.
Number 14, Miley Reifenschneider.
Miley Reifenschneider up now. She has an RBI or 2-run double, a ground out and a fly out to her credit here today. She would love to get this one tied back up. Going to be high for ball number 1. Been a great one here in Strasburg here tonight. 7-6, Pirates lead in the bottom of the 7th inning. 1 out, Spidell on second. The 1-0 pitch swung on and missed on the changeup. Great pitch there by Annabelle King as Sophia Connor just runs out to the middle of the field and forces Spidell back to second base.
As a pitcher in this game for Miley, when you're up to bat, you just want to swing a little bit harder.
And now the 1-1 pitch. Going to be high for ball number 2. 2 balls and 1 strike now to Reifenschneider as Addie Sibla on deck for the Lady Tigers. Now the 2-1. In the dirt, Spidell takes off for third, throw down. And Spidell gets in on the stolen base. Liv Spidell making something happen on the bases as she always does now on third base with 1 out. 3-1 count now to Reifenschneider.
Good stop by Jimenez at third. If that got past, that could have been really bad.
That would have tied the ball game up for sure as Jimenez in close. Swing and a miss. Runs the count full now to Reifenschneider. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Nice to see Jaylene Jimenez back in the game. She took that wicked shot off her leg and she was helped off, but she's back out there playing third now.
Yep, I think she's pointing at her wrist, telling Liv how she got hit in the wrist earlier this week.
She's had a rough week for sure. Now the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. Reifenschneider goes down on strikes for out number 2. And that's going to bring in number 7, Addie Sibla. So Addie Sibla in on the day. She's walked, she's singled, and she struck out. The junior third baseman, Addie Sibla, has a chance here to tie the ball game up for the Lady Tigers with a base hit. If you're Sophia Connor, you got to keep everything in front of you, knowing how aggressive Spidell is on the bases.
Yes.
First pitch to Sibla. Swung on and hit the third, fielded by Jimenez, and that's going to do it. The Garaway Pirates come from behind to knock off the Strasburg Lady Tigers 7-6 here in Strasburg. And we're going to have our Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show after this with Big Z Sports.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
As a parent, a high school sports season can be exhausting. From traveling to games, eating on the run, getting to bed late, and oh yeah, still working your 9 to 5. After all that, you need to unwind, and there is no better way to do that than at one of the 10 lakes operated by the Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District. The opportunities are endless with things to do, plus the option of primitive tent camping or treating yourself to glamping in one of their cabins. See all the Muskingum Watershed offers by finding them at mwcd.org.
At Storage Stockade, it starts with listening. When you call or stop in, you'll find real people who take the time to understand what you're storing and help you choose the right space without pressure. Located in New Philadelphia, Storage Stockade offers clean, secure storage and smart options like Storage Defender, providing real-time alerts and 24/7 personal monitoring for added peace of mind. Whether you're storing household items, business inventory, or an RV or boat, you'll feel confident knowing your belongings and your experience matter. Storage you can trust, service you can count on. Visit StorageStockade.com.
We invite you to discover Keim Home Center in Charm, Ohio. Keim is your destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. From renovation and building projects to custom millwork needs, our team of experts work with both homeowners and professionals to bring your vision to life. Visit Keim Home Center in Charm or online at keimhome.com. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision. At Right Mark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Right Mark Roofing. Let's build a future that stands strong.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Has been caring for our community for over 130 years. This includes 24/7 emergency services, heart care, surgery, orthopedics, radiology, cancer care, and more. We serve 7 counties with community locations, including Altman Hospital, Altman Alliance Community Hospital, Altman Maslin, Altman Orville Hospital, Altman Tuscarawas Regional Health, and more. Altman Health System. Today, tomorrow, and always. We're here for you.
Welcome into our Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show. Joe Geckler, Sarah Soweski in our Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studios. And Sarah, we saw a good one here in Strasburg today. The Garaway Pirates came from behind to knock off the Strasburg Tigers 7-6. A gutsy effort by the Strasburg Tigers and the Garaway Pirates. Garaway scored 5 runs in the final 2 innings to come back and win this game here tonight, and some gutsy play by several of the Garaway Lady Pirates. And, you know, your thoughts on this game and what you saw from both teams?
Yeah, first starting off with the Pirates, I just want to hit on the pitcher for a second. Annabelle King, as a freshman, when you hear Strasburg and you're coming to their field and you know Strasburg reputation, like it's a little nerve-wracking. So she did a great job. She settled in after the first few innings, and she just did her job very well. Same thing for Miley. She hit the outside corner all night, and that's the spot that they were giving her, and she just used that to her advantage. The Pirates just, with their bats, it was just crucial timing for them. They were a little quiet at the beginning, but when it needed time, Audrey Miller started the rally for them, and then they got them the 6-7 lead. And then for the Strasburg Tigers, it took them a minute, but early on, that's when their bats started. But the Pirates just got them at the end.
Absolutely, a great matchup here. Got to give the Pirates some confidence. They've had a walk-off loss on Monday, a walk-off win on Wednesday, and a big win here today in Strasburg, 7-6 over the Strasburg Lady Tigers. And, you know, you get ready to go into that tournament action, and you want to win like that to help you propel you into the tournament. And I think that's what Garaway got today.
Yes, no better time to, as you were talking about their the games that they played earlier in the week, no better time than now for tournament time to play your best softball.
Absolutely, and going to announce our McInturf Realty Player of the Game now. And Sarah and I went back and forth a little bit all game, and we said, you know, who's going to be it if the score held up with Strasburg? We had a couple names out there, and Garaway came from behind, and I think they came from behind because of their junior first baseman, Audrey Miller. Had a huge day here. She's going to be our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. She was 2 for 2 on the day with a home run, 2 RBIs, 3 runs scored, and did great things there for the Garaway Lady Pirates late in that game. She was a big part of that 5-run, the 2 innings there where they scored a total of 5 runs. So Audrey Miller going to be our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. So congratulations to the junior Audrey Miller. Again, our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. Well, Sarah, you got a game under your belt, you know, and would love to have you back and do another one. I know you're home for the summer, but I'm sure your boyfriend Blake's saying, no, I need more time with you, and don't take more time away from me. But, you know, we appreciate you coming out, and you did a great job. It was awesome doing a game. And you think broadcasting's in your career or no? In your future? No?
It was a lot of fun. This could be a good side job for
There
me.
you go.
This is
Absolutely.
fun. Yeah.
And of course, you get it honestly with your dad, and
Yeah.
your dad Adam, and he does a great job as our sports director there at Big Z Sports. So great job, and congratulations on a great first year at Hiram. And
Thank you.
we look to hear good things from you here coming up.
Thanks.
Again, our final score, Garaway wins 7-6 over the Strasburg Tigers, and our Claxon Communications crew today of Kenley and Bryce Hains. We appreciate their efforts here today, as always, making us look as good as we sound as well. So, again, Claxon Communications and Big Z Sports, a great team together. Again, one final time, our final score, Garaway 7, Strasburg 6. For Sarah Saweski, I'm Joe Geckler saying, good night, Z Country.
Thanks for watching this Claxon Communications production of High School Sports on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. For the latest news and scores, follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter at @Big_Z Sports, and on Instagram. Don't miss any of the live stream coverage all season long by simply subscribing for free to Big Z Sports on our YouTube channel. For the best in high school sports coverage, there is only one Big Z Sports.